おもちゃ散らばった子供部屋愛していた唯一の肉親が私鏡よ鏡さんねえもっとも世界で一番美しい人は誰鏡さんねえもっとも世界で一番美しい人ください
I know today is a late one. I know today is a late one. But family time. You feel me? Family time. We gotta spend time together. You feel me? I don't even know where I was going with that. I started the wrong sentence. I've been busy, right? There's been a lot going on in my life somewhat recently, and we have to hold on, wrong scene. And we have to I have to start getting things ready for me to be able to go to New York City in 18 days, right? My mic is low. Is that better? You're hold on, let me increase it. Let me increase it a lot. That should be better, right? Yeah, bet. So like I need to start getting things done, you feel me? There are things that I want to work on, things I need to do, things need to just line up so I can do them before leaving for New York City and leaving all of this behind me, unfortunately. That includes Tokon. I'm hoping that there will be arcades over there that have Tokon. I would love to put a couple dollars into some arcades just to play some Tokon, add it like on a stick or whatever, just to play it. That would be cool, but I doubt it. I doubt there's even any Tokon cabs out there, and I fully doubt there's any Avatar cabs out there, right? But we're doing a late one today. That way we don't have one stream this week, because if I didn't do a stream, I would be doing a hangout. But I really wanted to do this survey together, which is the Tokon survey, which as I was sitting there, not sitting there, I woke up, got the notification on Discord about them putting out a survey for us to submit, right? And as I was filling it out at 4 in the morning, as I was getting ready for work, right? I was going throughout the day filling it out, doing like this, answer this question, wrote up my answers, this, time, the third. And I was like, this would be fun to do as a community, because it wasn't just me that enjoyed the game. And even though I didn't get to play too much of it, I would love to hear everybody else's thoughts as well. At least the people that do come around. You feel me? And if you guys are watching this VOD, that's fine too. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, that's cool. I do appreciate you. Maybe like and subscribe. Maybe. Then maybe catch me live some other time. But yeah, like, what's good, Rope? But yeah, I wanted to talk about the game. I wanted to talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly. Pretty much like self-explanatory. The good, the things that Tokon does well, the things that Tokon does terribly, and the things that Tokon blasphemous, really bad negatives. Really bad negatives. And I wanted to go through this while gathering ideas, and we'll talk through the survey, talk about each question, go through it, submit it together. You feel me? Although at the end of the day, it's still going to be my survey that I'm submitting. I will put my answers for specific parts, but I would like to talk about the questions that they are providing with you guys. Right? I would love to talk about that, go through all of that with you guys. But again, I unfortunately did not get to stream a lick of it. I got recordings of it, and all of the recordings that I have of the game is all through my PlayStation 5. I downloaded the beta over there, which a plus, which I will put on the good side, because the PC account is linked with PlayStation's account. All of your data from the PC version transfers over to the console. So I was doing ranked over here. I was like in gold 3 or whatever. I went on my PlayStation for the one day after I turned off my PC because I had to go to work, right? I booted it up. My teams were there. My languages were there. My rank was there. My controls were there. Everything was there. What's good? Welcome in. Welcome in. And that is a really good... That is one of the really good things that I do like about what Tokon has done, but it doesn't overwrite the negatives that the game did have, right? So let's dive right into the survey. I do want to know your guys' thoughts as well as we're going through this survey, just to see how you guys felt about it. I will be typing out my answers as it's submitting. I'll be clicking this, that, and the third, etc., right? And I really want to know what you guys thought about it. Did you guys like Tokon? Did you guys not like Tokon? Will you be buying it? Will it be a later purchase? Will it be a sale purchase? Will it be something that you'll only play if it's gifted to you? At the end of the day, I will be playing it on stream, provided that it works. I have high hopes for this game. I'm really like all in for it. And I foresee it being possibly one of my like genuine, like this was the game that I was waiting for this year. This was the game, and I'm glad it's finally here. I remember talking with Ronnie, talking with other people as we were watching the announcement during the what was it? What game show was it? I forgot what award show it was. I think it was the PlayStation showcase or whatever, and they showed that. Hype was instantly up there. And it does it well for me. Like I said, we're gonna be primarily yapping and talking, right? We do have other things happening coming soon, right? Because I do leave for New York on the 16th, right? The only thing that's coming outside of Tokon launch, which is literally before Tokon launch, is Yasmin dropping for Street Fighter 6. That stream, I'm questioning. I'm not going to hold you. I'm questioning it. Because I ain't going to hold you. I don't want to boot up Street Fighter 6 just to deal with... I don't want to repeat what everybody else has been saying. There's been a lot of things that I'm not enjoying about Street Fighter 6 that I don't want to play, right? I am enjoying what everything else is bringing to us. I like Avatar. Avatar is really fun. I've been dabbling a little bit in Zahir. I tried doing his trials. He's above me. I'm not going to hold you. He is above me skill level wise. But I want to try. I'm going to keep trying. And the game is out now. So I get to sample them and try it and experiment. I will maybe sample another game as well. But I haven't, not another game, another character. But I haven't decided on who that is yet. But enough yapping about, enough preface. Let's switch over to the survey. Let's do the survey together. And let's see if there's anything in particular that you guys are feeling. Roke, how are you? How did you feel about Tokon survey? Sorry, Tokon survey. How did you feel about Tokon? DP inputs are fine. You did say fix DP inputs. I disagree. The DP inputs do need help. Just ending down forward like you're supposed to? No. A lot more people have said that's there's another issue aside from that. I forgot what it was. I think it was JM Croft. He said like doing half circle forward or so. I forgot exactly what it was, but he said specifically ending in up forward should always give fireball, but ending in forward should give DP. Correct me if I'm wrong. I obviously could be wrong here. If I am, I apologize. But if I think that's what it was. I think that's what it was. I'm gonna zoom in for y'all because obviously we're gonna be doing this. The DP input is forward, down, down, forward. Yes, we know the inputs. The input that isn't the problem. Because I do forward, down, down, forward. I do that. So it's the issue. The issue is that it's not reading it as such. I've been doing fireball and DP inputs forever. This is the one game. Can you do forward? Because you do forward, quarter circle forward. At this point, I forcefully stop down forward in Tokon because of, excuse me, I forcefully consciously think about ending it down forward because of Tokon. In every other game, I don't have to worry about that. It's the gap between the forward and the quarter circle forward which should give DP. If things need to be that precise, then nothing should ever TK necessarily. Like not TK. We're talking about inputs here, right? Forward, quarter circle forward should still give DP because of the buffer from the forward to the quarter circle forward. C-May, don't do it. Don't do it, okay? You can now do it twice. That's crazy. That is wild. I want you to know that. I want you to know that. That's crazy. Save it. I have not had time to work on ending it. On the whole thing for that, okay? Stop. Do not do it. Fiercewood? That's crazy. That is crazy. Let's lock in. C-Man, hope you're doing well, my guy. How do you feel about Destiny 2 shutting down? You gonna get Destiny 3? Thanks for your interest in giving a survey. Okay, this is the intro to the survey. What's your age? Nobody comment on it. Nobody say nothing. What is your current gender? Nobody say nothing. So personally, the statement that matches closely for me, right? Obviously, I mostly play ranked. Emails. If D3 exists in the future, yes. If D3 exists in the future, you're still gonna get it? You're still gonna get it even if it exists? Brother, this is the second Destiny game that they just flopped down just to throw it in the trash. You can't even play Destiny 1 anymore, can you? You can't even play Destiny 2 anymore. Because it's dead. They killed it. Nobody comments anything. Nobody comments anything right now, okay? Have I really been playing fighting games for 20 years? 15 to 20 years? No more content updates? Oh, okay. That's gonna be the thing I used to call out your age? What? This right here? How many years I've been playing fighting games for? That's crazy. That's crazy. Emails. So you're gonna use that to call out my age? Emails is crazy. 15, I think it's 15 to 20 years. My personal experience with Tokon, right? Very good. No, good. I have to say good, right? I have to say good. The positives. So a few positives, right? What would you guys say are your positives for the first impressions for Tokon? This will be the first thing I say when I say you, brother. You talk a lot of stuff for a guy within Shoryuken distance, you feel me? That's all I'm saying. Do not get DP'd in real life, bro. That's all I'm saying. My personal my first impression of Tokon. What would I say is my positive first impressions of the game? Interact with and is that my mouse? That's my keyboard being picked up? Jesus Christ. you also talk a lot of stuff within Dream Distance, brother. If you hit me with a blitz in real life, I swear to God. Plus, Destiny in general left quite an impact on me. Understandable. I do recall you saying that you really like Destiny, and I really like Destiny too. I do recall that, C-May. If there is a D3, let me know. I might not play it, but I would love to know more about what's going on. What was the end of the of 2? What was the end of the story for that? Did they end up avenging Cade 6? Did he come back as like a Cade 7 or some shit? Like what was up with that? I'm sorry you guys need to hear my keyboard. Mainly, my first impression of the game when I first saw it was, like I said, road, right? Very delightful to look at. What's good, Jinx? Why can't you stay? You a bum. I hate you. I'm joking. Stay safe, twin. I know you probably got some chores to do. I'm chained up against the chair so you finish your chores because you got left a dirty plate in the sink. The game itself, very fun, really easy to pick up, right? Really easy to just press buttons in, and I haven't had a game where I just press buttons and had fun doing it for a long time. Like, yes, I love fighting games, right? And all of them, you can just do that, but there's a level to it, right? There's a level to it. And Tokon's enjoyment level for that, and I'm not talking about auto combos either. I'm talking about genuinely like pressing casual, like, you know, there's a fireball, you know, there's a DP, you know, there's a Tatsu, you know, all of that, right? And figuring all that stuff out and trying to put it together to assemble your Frankenstein of a combo within the first couple of hours, this game does it so well, and it does it so well, dude. I love it so much. I love a lot about the first impression of the game, and that was just on the face, right? That was just on the face. We obviously have a lot more of the server to go through. I'll keep everything else a little bit later. Negative first impressions of the game. I don't know if that's the right way to phrase it. The inputs felt K6 got avenged. The one who killed him rose as a guardian. The one who killed K6 rose as a guardian. Cast grew to accept him as one. They accepted him as a guardian. The final battle took place inside the Traveler, and which said Guardian wished their way in, which brought back Cade temporarily. Then they started a new one that has a bunch of holes. That makes me glad I fell off, bro. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. That partially makes me glad I fell off. What the hell? The guy that killed Cade 6 became a guardian? What in the hell? I would never accept him. That's like super dumbed down? No, I'm sure. I'm sure there's probably details. Like, okay, let me put it this way. Do you accept him as a guardian? I know everybody else does, but do you accept him? But yes? Okay. I trust your judgment, C-Man. Boy. So for this survey, right, I want to approach it in the way where it's like not talking about the obvious, because obviously I could say the initial friction, right? I could just say game didn't load. Where does that put us though? What type of feedback is that? Because the game ran terribly on my PC, and my PC is above specs. I am thinking of still getting a different GPU that's going to be after my trip, but even then, I'm still positive that even on that new GPU, that the game would run terribly. At least the beta. I'm sure Arxis is probably like scrambling to get within these 8 days to try to get the game working properly. But yeah, yell about the bloatware. That's the thing, though. I don't want to, like, yes, I'm sure a lot of people are complaining about the bloatware stuff, in which I will 100% mention that the use of the PlayStation UI and anything PlayStation related is a hindrance. I personally feel like you should be able to either turn it off or deny access, which removes the ability to have cross save. I personally would leave it on, unfortunately, but not the UI. I don't have a reason to add my friends, invite my friends. I don't have a reason to do any of that. If I'm talking to you and you're on a console, like Roke is on console. If I wanted to talk to Roke, Discord, add me on Tokon. Bum, bam, boom, over there. Now we're friends on Tokon. Bada bing. Now we can queue together. You can join my lobby, this, that, and the third. Who needs cross save? Me personally, I'm a big fan of cross save. I don't want to end up getting a brand new version like Street Fighter 6. If I change more than just Drive Impact and all these other shortcuts and having to start all over from the beginning is sort of an issue. I'm fine with starting over, like ranked wise, because that doesn't matter to me. But it's the controls that kills it for me, though. Like having to change all of my settings all over again, this, that, and the third, it is awful. I'd rather have a separate account. Yes, the separate account works, but at the same time, there are too many Smurfs out there. I feel like the Smurfs are, although it's not necessarily an issue, ban evasions are an issue, right? I'm not saying that if this person over here is over here, every time he fights a person and loses, he says the N-word, they deserve that ban, right? They shouldn't just be able to make a brand new account and hop right back on the game just to call somebody else the N-word, right? It is crazy. I need to go to sleep soon. Can we move this stream, please? Sacrifice. You must sacrifice. Fierce, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no other time. There's no promise, bro. There's no promise that this survey will be here, bro. There's no promise. I want your input. I really do. I want your input. Because you, of all people, just like how Jinx wrote a whole goddamn paper right there. Very analytical. I want to hear what you have to say. Can someone end the stream, please? What are you talking about? Just end stream? What do you mean? What do you mean, just end stream? Very fun game, very easy to pick up, but hard to master with characters, in my opinion. The fact that you have a choice to switch or not between characters, I really like, because that means I don't have to stay in the lab trying to learn 3 other characters, even though I think it's optimal to switch between characters to keep the assist meter, but we'll see when the game releases. Only con is the players mashing. It sucks. I learn a combo and someone can mash me out and do the same amount of damage, but I think that's it. Understandable. Very, very, very fair assessment for the negative, because I already got your bullet points though. I do have your bullet points, but like, did you fill out the survey? Like how, like segmenting it, breaking it down, answering these other questions, talking about this, talking about that. You know, there's different parts of. Yes, I got your take, and your take is very informational. And you did fill it out. Lovely. I haven't yet, and I want to fill it out with you guys. That's the reason why I'm doing this stream. That's 100% why I'm doing this stream, right? Because I want to do this with you guys. I want to talk about this because I think like as a both a streamer and a player, I think I found it. I think Tokon's it for me, bro. I think Tokon's it for me. Like, I'm not gonna be out here doing like on YouTube. I'm not gonna be doing like these magic combo tutorials and trying to blow up on YouTube through Tokon like that. No, I want to be the fucking guy that goddamn. Hey guys, you want to play some Tokon? Hell yeah, bro. Let's play some Tokon, bro. And then I'm gonna start like doing some goofy ass tournaments. Depending on whatever mini games they got going, depending on how fun the Tokon guys is, we're gonna do a Tokon guys tournament, bro. Like I wanna do stuff in Tokon, bro. Like I like run a like this isn't an idea. I just made this up. It's a tournament where your opponent chooses your team, bro, and you need to play with that. You feel me? That'd be cool. That'd be cool as shit. Tokon's my game, bro. Tokon's my game. I like it. I suddenly asked for magic nerfs the entire time on my server. Understandable. Oh, we running hands? Not today. Running hands? What do you mean you running hands? Do not play with me, Alto. If you have a cracked version of Tokon, I need that ASAP. DM me immediately. Immediately. I'm not joking, bro. I will go to New Zealand. Do not play with me, bro. I'm sorry, needed to check on the baby. He's over here crying because he's getting his hair done. This is the only crackable beta, cuz that's why it was so buns, bro. But there are some early copy bastards. Listen, I'm sure there are people out there with early copies, and I'm sure they're probably scalping the fuck out of it, selling it for like $200, even though the game drops in eight days. But at the same time, though, if this was the uncrackable beta, that's fine. I don't even want it because on PC that shit did not run. That shit did not run. How was your PC version, bro? It ran terribly for me. It ran terribly for me. I couldn't even play it really. I tried to do some matches. I did barely any. Like it was not enough. It was not enough. I couldn't record it. I couldn't stream it. I couldn't do a lot. But what are your thoughts, Yato? Like for everybody that's here, if you guys can, right? I know you guys probably already filled out the survey, and I love that you guys did. What were your initial frictions when learning or playing Tokon? Like, what were your initial problems with it? Me personally, right? I played that shit for 5 frames and booted the PS5. Yeah, exactly. Which is understandable. Completely understandable. I did not try the PS5 version until like the second to last day. The second day of the beta. My initial friction. Also, let me know if my keyboard is too loud for you guys. I'm seeing that it's being picked up. I'm sorry. Double was good. Nerf Penny and the defense mechanic. What defense mechanic? My initial friction. This is a complete skill issue. This is a complete skill issue right here, dude. and maybe it's just my button placement, right? Maybe it's just my button placement. I have not once countered a crossover attack. The invincible backdash. Wait, what do you mean invincible backdash? No way this makes it into the paragraph? What do you mean, double? I know the counterplay, but wake up DP is nuts. Yeah, bro. You sound like me. At least let it loose to grabs. Explain, Rondi. I didn't know backdashers were invincible. Are you talking about like the IAD dash or just the backdash? Oh yeah, and I suck fighting magics and pennies. A skill issue in the feedback paragraph? I'm not gonna submit this, Dabo. I'm not gonna submit this. That orange dash? Oh, okay. The orange dash. Okay. The assemble thing. The assemble dash is fully. Oh, that's right, because you do it and then if they get hit, they summon an assist to counter hit you, right? That's fully invincible? Like you can't hit them at all? Like if they mistime it? And once it gets everything, you gotta wait till it's over? That's the dumbest shit ever. At least Assemble Smash loses to throw. But Arani just said that it doesn't lose to throw. Dude, Magic's 2M and I get a hit 9 times out of 10? Bro, it's the tip, bro. But the dash loses and throw and supers? It loses 2 throw and supers, really. Assemble smashes the overhead? Yeah, I know. It's just like tap dust. Exactly like tap dust. Okay, I'm following. So the orange backdash, the assemble backdash, the assemble counter, whatever you want to call it, is it fully invincible? People get away with damn near murder with crossover. They do. So is it just me that feels like that they never countered a single crossover? How many of you countered a crossover? How many of you have countered a crossover attack? No, excuse me, a crossover. Let's just limit a crossover. I'm not gonna say crossover attack. The dash wins, I mean? Oh, okay. With Penny, I underestimate her 5M lunge and I get hit, bro. You have towards the beta, how many though? Like 1, 2? Like through my experience, I have not a single, like 3? Dude, that is a problem. I masked that shit. Okay, so what you're saying is that you constantly got used to it. So many unks online? No, so you're saying that you mashed the crossover. Yeah, I sort of did too. I tried to save meter for my longer combos, but at the end of the day, like if their string is long or I don't know what's happening, I'm gonna just get them off me. I just don't react or respect it. Wait, I just don't react or respect it or expect it. Okay. Like 5 disassembles, but only against friends with no rollback. Ah, okay. So, okay. So you fought like a local match you did it? I can't type for shit? Nah, it's all good already. It's late. What do you mean? When we fight, you always win? It'd be close, but at the end, you come out on top. That's because Magic's tip, bro. Magic got that tip for real. I'm not saying so, like, just to sort of bring it back, right? I'm not saying this skill issue is an actual problem, but god damn, did I not once get it. I got it only once, the first one during like the tutorial, right? I even during the tutorial, like I'm expecting it in the tutorial. I missed it the first time, but I did get it. No online, but friends with good connections plus people. Ah, okay. So that's good. So you and your friends all had working perfectly fine PCs that managed to play it. That's really lucky, Fierce. That is really lucky. I've heard people with like 5090s and 32 gigs of RAM can't run it. I wonder one thing and one thing only. What is that? It was 5-4. Rondi, every single time I see you guys fight, I don't think it was 5. Like, I don't think it was 5-4. How are the tournament rules gonna be? So tournament rule wise, right? But before I go back to this question, tournament rule wise, I'm gonna guess it's probably best of 3 because the game feels like a good speed now, I think, right? The game feels like a good speed. I want to think it's best of 3 and probably all maps. I'm assuming it's going to be all maps. So what is the Tekken stage rule? Because I don't think they're going to remove the wall break. I don't think they're going to remove the wall break, because if you're removing the random only, okay, yeah, I didn't know that. Yes, random only. There's no choose stages, because everybody's just going to choose X Mansion, or people are going to choose like starting all the way on the left side, which is a player 1 disadvantage, or starting all the way on the right side, which is player 2 disadvantage. It has to be random. Has to be random. Everybody wants to play on X Mansion, which is the problem. Like I said this in my review later on, in which I'll say it again here. I had the opposite reaction. Playing on Nowhere to what I had with X Mansion, right? The fact that X Mansion had no wall breaks felt nice, but Nowhere having infinite cycling wall breaks pissed me off so goddamn bad. And it's not even like, oh, like I can't do my combos. It's, oh, all of my combos are ending. And just to preface it, this isn't like, this is also a skill issue. Just in case anybody's just like, you're right, take out Nowhere. No. Leave in the infinite wall break cycle. That is interactive and enjoyable in its own right, but at the same time, there needs to be something that gives to still allow the combos. Now, again, this technically counts as a skill issue. This is a skill issue, because at the end of the day, we need to be versatile enough to figure out a way to end in the wall break rather than our combos ending our we need to be skillful enough to end in a wall break, but to end in a wall break, but to not have the wall breaking end our combos. You don't know your routing, and that's okay. Exactly. Thank you, Ralto. My words are terrible right now, but yeah, the lab was too short. Yeah, it was. I'm right and everyone else is wrong on this. That's crazy, nigga. Why what? But hold on, let me answer this question. I'm gonna remove this because this was a joke answer. But yes, everybody who answered the question, this is ridiculous. Even mashing, I still missed it. I'm gonna probably change the input. I'm probably gonna change the input for mine to be the burst button that I have for Strive, but even then I doubt I'll still get it. I just need to get the timing down at this point. I have no idea what to do about the crossovers, but I'll figure it out. The initial friction that I had with it outside of the controls, the combo timings were really tight. Is that something fair to say? Would you guys say the same thing? I have all the crossovers countered on release listing. Let's hope so. Just put it on L1. That's the thing. I think I did, Yato. Because drive impact. And before you ask, no, I didn't see your announcement if you made one false. I did make an announcement. I have events I post it every week. Every other week I post it. Okay? And 3, when I go live, it announces when I go live. 4, if you had alerts turned on YouTube and or on Twitch, you would be notified that I'm live there too. 4 different instances. I'm live now because I spent time with the family and work had me messed up, so I couldn't stream yesterday. Tight combo timings is okay. Players will adjust. Yes, but it's not necessarily an issue. It felt like initial, just to jump in, it felt really tight. Did I just get the God copy of Tokon? Nothing was wrong for you? Maybe, because also Fierce wasn't no issues either. Tight combo players will adjust. Yeah, they definitely will adjust. It's super common, Arandi. Like, I've seen so many tweets. Again, this is Twitter, so we could take it with a giant ass pile of salt on top. People with 50, 90s, and 32 gigs of RAM also had an issue. So like, my specs are above what their recommended is. I had issues. There were people talking about like trying to figure out what was going on, and they were having issues, and their stuff was way more recent than mine too. I'm talking about like 40 80s, 40 90s, to like 50 70s, and it's just awful. right? And it just didn't work. And I'm still going to assume that it had to do with the Sony bloatware that was in there. I mean, it was the beta, yes, and I'm not blaming the game for that. It is the beta. It is the perfect time to experiment and figure that stuff out. But at the same time, I don't think this would have been an issue if the Sony bloatware wasn't there. Like I don't know. I don't know. It is a beta, and it's not a negative. It's not a negative that it is a beta. The issues with the performance is expected, but for it to run garbage on 4 times recommended is ridiculous. Sony's thing and anti-cheat sucks so much. Anti-cheat sucks so much. Yes, 100%. The anti-cheat to prevent infinite the beta crack, awful. Because the game's dropping in 8 days. At this point, it's a hindrance to you to not have the beta be cracked. When the game is going to drop in 8 days, just focus on the game dropping. Just focus on the game dropping. Because if somebody wants to spend one of their 10 days trying to crack the beta so they have it forever when the game drops, so be it. At that point, people get a sample of what the game is, right? You just, hopefully, if it even was a thing, you limit the people who are on the beta version and the full release version so they're only playing with the beta version. Or people will just have it and just never be able to play online and just parsec it. I will say down heavy became really abused at the end. I ended up just down heavy if I saw any air movement, 100%. But that's the same issue with fighters because it's a win-win, a universal end tier. That's just how it works. That you're literally frying your PC, learning the Penny matchup as we speak. Okay, can't stand that character. What was really bad about Penny that you didn't like, Yalto? Yeah, it is weird for the game companies to drop a beta so close to the release date. Yeah, like it would make more sense if the game dropped months later. Yeah, exactly. No, leaves fighters out of this. Because why did 2H win from lows? Two H beat lows?
Huh?
Oh no. No, I had no idea. I had no idea. I'm gonna just go back to this question just so we can move on from it, right? I'm leaving the combo timings being really tight at the beginning because it is a skill issue, right? It's not a game issue. It is a skill issue, which is a perfectly fine issue to have, right? What other frictions did I have? Just the initial problems that I had with the game outside of its performance. Crossover counter shouldn't be a gamble every time. It shouldn't. Bro, I'm getting mad how bad Shuri is on here. Real talk, bro. And the game is just beginning, bro. The game is just beginning, bro. We only have Storm, Shuri, Miss Marvel, Magic, Danger, 5 women in the game. Unless I'm blinking on missing someone else. We only got 5 women in the game. We're gonna get more. I'm hoping we get what's his name's daughter. Penguin's daughter? Penny, sorry, 6. My fault. I forgot about Penny. I guess had that character valid out of curiosity for what reason? Yeah. Jinx freaking out in the Tokon channel unprovoked. Don't look at the tweet I sent. Nah, it's very provoked. Faust and Bedman having a baby. Heavy projectile has the most active hitbox on the planet and is a hit grab. Rogue better not be on here. Rogue is going to be in here. Rogue is going to be on here. Did you see Cyclops? Did y'all see Cyclops? Did y'all see Cyclops? Rogue is gonna be in here, bro. Rogue is gonna be in here. Gambit's gonna be in here. Goddamn, Emma Frost is probably gonna be in here too, right? We're probably gonna get some crazy, like. I need to see what they did with Loki, because if Loki is a trap player, Mystique is gonna be the person that transforms into different characters. And literally will have some type of, like, I don't even know how to explain it. She's gonna be the bot of Tokon. Why does Wolverine have a projectile? Make it make sense? Bro, if he just slashes really hard, it's the sound waves. But the initial frictions, I said combo timings felt really tight. 1 or 2 seconds late and you sort of lose your turn. And then the controls felt like there wasn't enough buttons. The buttons required felt like it needed more, and the shortcut placements still felt just as awkward. This might have just been a me thing. It could have just been a me thing. But these are just, again, the initial bits. Loki doesn't look like a trap character. Please don't let it be Loki a trap character. I think he's a trap character. I think he's 100% a trap character. Mystique could be the random select high key. No. Mystique deserves more praise than being a random select. Mystique would be interesting. When was the last time you heard Mystique in any Marvel media? Exactly. Nobody really cares about Mystique. Even though the new version of Mystique in whatever new X-Men movie, she looks god-awful with that ugly-ass wig. Wolverine has a projectile because Arxis. Think about Seox from Grand Blue, which also has claws. Exactly. Give Mystique the 11 treatment. Yeah, pretty much the 11 treatment. Loki's probably going to be a trap or set play type character, which a lot of the game is heavy on the set play, right? So he's probably going to do really well. Mystique in the Doomsday trailer, though? Yeah, exactly. What was the main platform you played on? Unfortunately, PS5. Hold on. I'm going to say PC, even though I primarily played on PS5, because I had issues. No. Hold on. Just to get this out of the way. Just to get this out of the way. Make her like double from Squirrel Girls? Yeah, double. She's gonna be double. You press 5, you enter 8 possibilities with the right assist. You have to make the biggest guess of your life. Real actually? He's saying real actually as a Penny player. List of some Marvel features. Okay. Overall gameplay, I personally felt like the gameplay was extraordinary. I don't know what you guys put, but I loved the overall gameplay. Banger. Love it. Offensive combat. Whoa. Whoa. Defensive. I feel like there needs to be... I'm not going to put it in the review, because I know that at the end of the day, the product that they're going to give us doesn't need any other defensive mechanics. But defensively, I feel like you just have to hold it. It feels like a Souls-like in terms of defense. Like, you just need to sit there and hold it, bro. You don't... correct me if I'm wrong. Is there any character that has an invincible DP? Outside of the assemble, like is there a character that has an invincible anything outside of the assemble? Like you can't just wake up and hit this button to do the invincibility? Because if not, there's practically none? Question mark? I don't think so. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like Magic's, I obviously, in case you guys didn't know, I primarily played Magic. I said a lot of the people apparently because of those thighs, I'm guessing, and her bratty attitude, but also she's really beautiful. I'm going to assume that nobody has it because she didn't even have it on the heavy version of her DP, right? Cap doesn't have it on his. Like nobody has it, which is good. I'm tired of getting woke up DP. It felt like there's not as much neutral plays. You're either blocking or attacking, and Wolverine has really good DP, but not invisible though. Okay then. Yeah. So like it could be a good DP, but if it's not invisible, then like outside of it being really good, is there an actual use? Like speaking defensively, right? The only defensive mechanics that we have are holding the block in the mix, eating it like a buffet, just holding that shit, and the crossover attack. That's it. But also politely petty isn't like false, except for happening to have randomness. Yeah. I'm thinking about a combo right now, but I can't test it out. Yeah, bro. Jinx, that's been me this whole time. Like I'm over here watching combos on Twitter for Magic and Zahir, and I'm like, bro, Zahir, bro, these combos look clean as hell, but you're not Magic. Thankfully, she's not J2K'ing across the screen. Yeah, that's true. That's good. Like most assists skip neutral like crazy. Yeah, they do. Yeah, wonder how you knew that. It's like someone yelled at you when you did it on Wake Up. Listen, it didn't say invincible. You press 5, you get the big spider shake hands. I was thinking about a Kiyoshi combo earlier, bro. Try it. I saw you were on Avatar yesterday, so you should definitely keep playing, bro. I've been, like I said, I've been playing Zahir a little bit recently, and I'm nowhere near ready to take him online, but I have been playing him. Like if ranked was out, he's not ranked ready at all, but he's definitely casual ready. Simplicity of the controls, how approachable it is. See, this is where I want to put average, but at the same time, it deserves more than that, I feel. Because the controls itself, they feel very intuitive despite their responsiveness and despite certain buttons needed to be pressed at certain times. Like the grab should be grab, bro. Like what is this medium and heavy for grab? Like I keep wanting to press unique and light for grab because every other fighting game has that. I'm about to learn a second character. It's a secret. You're about to learn either Azula or Katara. You and Jinx were struggling with what? I'm gonna say the simplicity of controls are good. Oh, the grabs, dude. Yes, I actually got used to the throw breaks without a shortcut. I've been manually pressing medium and heavy to break grabs. Because at this point, like, because the grabs are coming, if I see it coming, or like if I would press grab there, I'm pressing grab, right? That logic doesn't make any sense. But it seems like in this game, you get a better benefit of reading the grab ahead of time versus trying to break the grab happening. You feel me? And it's weird. Like just like in Street Fighter, Rondi, in the other 2D games, whenever I'm approaching you and it says that I broke the grab, the same mindset, right? I'm running in or I'm getting charged at with the expectation that there's going to be a grab and I'm already breaking it. That's how I've been breaking it. I don't know if that explains anything, but yeah, it is crazy that it's not on Square Enix. It's very crazy. But outside of that, I think the controls are fine, right? The depth of the gameplay. Holy shit. The Tokon assemble combo was magnificent. I don't know the person who made the combo. I'm not following them, but I remember seeing that tweet and I am super excited to make one of my own because holy shit. I need to tag one character into another character, into my final character, into super. That's gonna go so goddamn hard, bro. It's literally that gif of man's getting jumped. Fight back! Fight back! It's literally that all over again, bro. And I love that. It looks so good. You was pressing triangle and circle to break grabs on Avatar? Bro, we are all Tokon pilled, bro. What's good, bro? Vintage, what's good, my guy? How are you? We smooching later or not, bro? Hold on, take me on a date first, bro. I'm not that easy. Anyway. It also says true chakra arts kill if you're inflowed. Wait, hold on. One thing I'm unclear on Avatar is the unflowed state. Does it lead to higher combo damage or less damage scaling or longer combos? It's really ambiguous. I need somebody to explain that shit. It also says true chakra arts kill if you're inflowed. Oh, you're talking about when you're burnt out? You saw when you're burnt out, Pool? When you're burnt out, all counter hits count as a punish. All grabs count as a punish grab. So it's high. It's counting as punish damage. But could you explain what you mean by true chakra arts kill? Like the level 7 on someone who is burnt out is an insta kill. Yes. Me and Foles played Avatar and it did not look pretty when we first just got off Tokon. No, it did not. I was trying to remember my Korra stuff. It is ridiculous. It's criminal that they made the grab button that the only game is like that. Maybe Tekken. Yes. Yeah. Exactly. You're hella easy. I can tell. Nah, I'm not easy, bro. I'm a hard person. I'm a hard person to please. Granted, I have not seen anything on Penny specific anti-cross-up protection setups. Bro, it's kind of hard to stop Penny's cross-ups, actually. Especially with good assists. Penny players don't share? Yeah, because nobody wants to play her. Everybody wants to keep the good shit to themselves. How unique the characters felt? Okay, genuine question, though. Tokon broke on you when you tried to play it? Yeah, dude. The PC version was god-awful for the first day. After the second day, it was a lot better, or the third day was the same as the second. You either got to play or didn't. Like, I had to finally switch to console to have a good experience. And I have videos on YouTube uploaded right now for us to watch and talk about while we're doing the notepad. Like that I have right here. The good, bad, the ugly, right? Where we'll do this at the same time as we're watching these videos. Because like I said, I have videos already uploaded, right? I have videos uploaded that we can watch of my gameplay, right? But that's it. All that footage is from console. Valid if they want to enter bracket, yeah. PSN being down was awful, yeah, it was, but also they deserve it. In fact, take more money from Sony. Oh, so my question, right? For people who played other characters aside from Magic, or let me rephrase it this way. If you played characters, multiple characters, rather than just one tricking or two tricking, how did you guys feel about said characters? Because in case nobody noticed it, everybody had the same special move inputs, but they had different properties. So I wanted to know what you guys feel about that. Like, how did you guys like that? How did you guys, like, did you guys not like it? Like, how did you feel about, like, did they feel super unique from each other? Level 7 shit scared the shit out of me when I got it online. Burnt out my Zuko, got hit by Zahir, I dropped the controller when I saw the lose screen. Yeah, dude. It insta-kills. It insta-kills. People thought it was a glitch pool during the beta, but it is not it seems like it's intentional. Penny BS that I can still? That's crazy. Star-Lord was fun as hell. It felt like fighters all over again, which I love. The only thing I really like about Star-Lord is his the kick down, in which obviously people abused it in the previous beta of Rondi, as you already know. I like this version of it. I just wish he moved a little bit faster. He looks a little bit too slow for my eyes, right? Like, I'm sure it's probably the game and not him per se, but I'm sure his movement's way too slow for my taste. But the uniqueness of the characters for me, 5. Skills, 5. There's a lot about this game that I really, really did like. Yeah, he's the least saucy out of the characters, even with his dream. Even I doubt it though. There's no way. Because he has so many different combo routes with his gun, potentially, right? I would say he has more setup, if anything. Right? No, honestly, he's the least saucy character. Less than Danger. I tried all beta to find out what I could on her about the smartest lab rat out there. Damn, that's crazy. Hold on. I don't know if you have a Twitter, Fierce. I doubt you do, because you don't seem like the guy that would. Look up hashtag Tokon underscore Penny, and you'll probably see combos that people have uploaded of her. Because that's where I've been finding a lot of the magic and the storm and all this other stuff. But that's if you have a Twitter, right? Because obviously some things are going to just not be available to you, and which probably best that way. But yeah, not going to lie, I wanted done the Danger and rank. Why? No account, but I can try it. Yeah. If you can't find any, I will gladly link you some in Discord after stream. I got you. Bro can do crazy route into double level 1. That's crazy. That's crazy as hell. Super skills and ultimate skills. Not gonna lie, the only super I seen that actually felt like butt was Dangerous. Like even Star-Lord's copy and pasted super felt better than hers. Dangerous level 1 felt like butt. The rest of the elements don't do much. Freeze is good for resets, Electric is good for damage, and Earth is good for defense. The Fireball is the only comboable gun to my current knowledge from what I saw. Got you. Danger and Magneto might be JP from this game. That's crazy. She was zoning the hell out of you, and when you closed in, she ran. That's crazy. Definitely block her after that. Definitely block her after that. Swapping characters isn't that bad, but there's definitely archetypes like Doom to Magneto. There's a lot of shit. But they're all like group setup brawler attack characters. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. It's the reason why my approach for this game is going to be different. Like, my whole plan for when this game launches is to do segmented bits during stream where, like, so overall I will be playing Tokon as a 1 with 3 assists type of game until I start getting my characters fully fleshed out. Like, right now I felt like 60, 65, 70% comfortable with Magic enough to put her as a support as my like number 2 to start learning a different character, right? Which would be Storm. I felt that comfortable with Magic, and it took me the entirety of the first day to get that comfortable. So I'm going to be running 1 with 3 assists until I get another character that is 2 and 2 assists. And once I get my second character mastered, I will keep Magic and Storm on the team, but then learn a third, and I'm going to keep going down that way. And the way I plan on doing that is during stream, I will have like Magic right above me, and I'll be playing the games as Magic for like an hour and a half, and then I'll swap. Do Storm for an hour and a half, and then I'll swap again to one of my 3rd or 4th characters that I want to play, be it Loki, be it Carnage, and then or Captain America, because I've seen some sauce with him, even though his sauce felt very vanilla yogurt. I'll probably try him too, or Miss Marvel, who looks also really cool, because I remember fighting a Rondi in the first beta, and his Miss Marvel was very good, even though he hated that she didn't have an air dash. But yeah, that's going to be my approach for when the game does launch. I will be swapping playstyles, obviously, as I do get further experience with the characters. So like Storm has very good reach, and even though I can rush down with her, right, it's going to be different approaches, and I really do like that every character is very different in their own way, right? Cat might be LeBron, he might be. All in all, it's a no for me, dog. Understandable. They spammed the crossover thing, so I had to stagger during my block strings, yeah. Well, my trick for that, whenever I felt like somebody was going to crossover, was to grab. Bro, I was crashing out. Yeah, I remember it so well. You were really upset about it. Iron Man might be my for my second team. Might relearn Miss Marvel. Dude, she's fun. Yeah, Cap felt like OG season 1 Super Saiyan Goku is crazy. Yeah, he does feel like that. He does feel like that. I appreciate you, Fierce. Thank you for the 27 months, my guy. I appreciate you. I really do. Crossover is only good if you have no assemble meter. Yeah. Tokon assemble. How did you guys? I sleep. Farewell. Get some rest. Get some rest. If there's anything, if you do manage to watch the VOD or anything like that, Fierce, if there's anything you want to add, just let me know on Discord. I would love to know any more of your input that you want to talk about. But I got you on the combos. Get some rest, my guy. I appreciate you coming through. Tokon assemble. I like the Tokon assemble. The Tokon assemble felt really good. I like the Tokon super. The Tokon super is really nice. I just wish the characters had more than just a hit into a tag. You feel me? It felt like everybody was like a punch, next character, punch, next character. Like it'd be cool if like the Tokon ensemble like had everybody doing something really cool. I don't know. It is the way it is. It's obviously gonna stay like that, but I don't know. I wanted a little bit more. I still like the way it is, but I do want a little bit more. Like it feels like everybody's leading. Let me put it this way. It feels like the Tokon assemble super feels like level 1 into level 1 into level 3 into level 5, right? And fighters. It feels like everybody is just adding their own little bits into it, but in Tokon, it's like a punch or a kick or a jump off or a small special move or whatever. It feels crazy. And I feel like it could definitely change a little bit, but it's not going to, and I'm okay with that. Unique character moves. Black Panther's dashing. Oh my good God. I can see myself stimming with just her dash back and forward. Even though I don't play Black Panther, I like the uniques. Magic's portal felt really nice. Storm's storm that she was able to control felt super fun to use still. You don't know the shit Jinx did to me? Bro, I don't, because you guys don't clip it. You guys aren't clipping it. Especially with the install super. Bro, I know, bro. I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't want to learn BP. I'm not all that interested in BP after seeing what she can do. Like, yeah, she looks cool, but her combo routing isn't interesting to me compared to what I've seen from like Miss Marvel and hopefully Loki, right? But as of right now, I don't know. BP looks cool, and I'm glad Jinx likes her. Bro, I be having fun and I end up forgetting the clip. Bro, it be like that. I don't blame you, bro. Because just replicate the clip on me, bro. Bro. Just replicate the clip on me, bro. We're gonna have fun on Tokon. Like I said, we're gonna be on Tokon like white on rice, bro. Like ketchup on rice, bro. Like mayonnaise on bread, bro. Like peanut butter and jelly, bro. We're gonna be like that. We're gonna be on that shit. Ranked irrelevant. We're gonna have 400 hours of just casuals, room matches. I got scrambled like an egg and folded like an omelet. That's crazy. He untied your shoes and threw it down the hall. That's crazy, bro. Doom's evil barrier is a gimmick that will get you killed if the opponent is a Doom player, but you pop off if they don't understand it. Okay. At least you have the Blade Rob Jinx series. Listen. Oh, you talking about a Rondi? Yeah, he do have that. Has that. Unique moves, fantastic. Assemble assist, bring in an ally for an attack. Standard, no real complaints there. Member switching, I did not utilize this, but how did you guys feel about the tagging? I'm just gonna put good. I've seen good things, but I have not seen any issues about it. Link attacks and auto combos, average. I feel like auto combos are still too much of a priority for the game in its state. I will still stand by that Star-Lord's second hit of his 2H should not allow him to follow up, even if it is a part of the 2H. I will say that, but other than that, whatever. It's fine. I just feel like auto combos are still too prioritized, I feel. I feel like there should be a way to turn it on and off, but it is what it is. Manual combos and chaining abilities yourself. It felt okay because auto combos felt like it took over. Stages, very good. Aesthetic and visuals, very good, extraordinary. The HUD and menus. I personally, this one obviously you guys don't have to answer. I love the menus. I'm very big on the blueprint look. It looks really good. I really like the blueprint look. I like how everything loads in. I like how the colors load in. It's a good way to mask any loading issues if there is any, if they do decide to do it that way. If they did decide to do it like that for that reason, that's very cool. But at the same time, oh my God, the blueprint, the sketch, everything, bro, it is so good. Anything is better than the Fatal Fury menus, bro, and they still have not changed that shit for the lobbies, bro. The Tokon menus are so good. The music, oh my God. Audio sound effects, I'm gonna put very good. I just felt they were a little bit too loud. That's a personal issue. Power fantasy. Creating and playing as your dream Marvel team. Hear me out. I'm gonna stop the music here for this comment because this is just me. I feel so two things. One, I feel like there needs to be a loadout system similar to fighters, where you're able to make a preset for your teams. And two, this is a personal issue. I want to be able to choose my team name. I feel like the team names should not be determined by the first player. Excuse me. I feel like the team names should not be built based off the first character and the second character you pick. Because I've noticed I would change character 3 and character 4 and the names will not change. But if I change character 1 or character 2, it will change. Like if you lead with magic, it's gonna be Hellbound blank. If you lead with so like let's put it this way, if you do like magic and storm like I do, it's gonna be Hellbound mutants. It doesn't matter the other two characters, Hellbound mutants. Why? I don't fucking know. Rondi managed to get Hellbound royalty, and this motherfucker has no fucking royalty on the team. He has Star-Lord, he has no Storm. Like you have one person that has a place in a kingdom, but you have royalty. I don't have royalty. I have mutants. That's crazy to me. I had BP, I had Storm, I had Magic. All three are queens. But I get mutants. Those are my only issues. Wakanda Sentai? Exactly, bro. Star-Lord is royalty in the comics? Yeah, he is. I know. And he's a god and all this in the third, but at the same time, no, fuck you. Fuck you, Star-Lord. I hate you. Additional feedback. So I'm gonna list those here as the feedback. Having a similar team presets system. I'm just gonna submit that. I need a mod that turns Star-Lord's outro music into "Come and Get Your Love." That's probably gonna happen. There's probably gonna be a mod that modifies music. I need a mod that makes BP. You know what? Never mind. Understandable. The first mod for Black Panther is probably gonna be her without her mask. 100%. But if I have Spider-Man, it's just regular Tokon heroes. Lame. Yeah. So anything anything that isn't like a team that would logically make sense, it becomes Tokon heroes. But if if it does exist, it typically does go based off of the first and second character, which sucks. That does suck. But again, that's a personal pet peeve. It doesn't change anything. I don't think Shuri's face is modeled in the game. If not, somebody will model it. Like I said, we have a picture of her face. Somebody's probably just going to grab that and PNG it over some game. I don't know how these mods work. They're going to put it over the game model. They're going to mesh it and everything, modify the mouth and everything. They'll do it. That episode mode is 2D art? Damn, that's crazy. I'm not worried about it. It's going to happen. I keep seeing a question on TikTok asking, is magic black? No, but... How would you rate the following modes available in game as they currently stand? Startup battle. I'm completely fine with startup battle. Startup battle is really good. Training mode, very good. I like what training mode has in store for us as of right now. I did not try episode mode at all. I don't know if I'll do episode mode on stream. I don't know if I'll ever do episode mode, but at the end, but yeah, I did not try episode mode for the beta. Did not waste my time with that. Online lobby, extraordinary. I loved exploring that lobby. It felt really nice. And I don't know about y'all, dude. I don't know about y'all. The joystick sitting at those cabinets is a problem. Those joysticks sitting at those cabs is a problem. I found myself playing with those joysticks just to feel the feedback on my hands. I was just doing that for like 5 minutes. Didn't do a damn thing else. Wasn't even waiting for a match. I was just doing it. Rubbing Magic's goddamn little big head on the joystick. I'm sure she'll get a maskless costume 100%. Yeah, that joystick is a trap. Yeah, it definitely is. See, look, I feel like because they're actually selling skins for this game, odds are we're probably going to get a T'Challa skin. Maybe. They put a pic of Storm, BP, and Magic side by side, and now, and they see, there was like, I see 3 black queens. That's crazy. You know what? Magic is black. I'll take it, bro. I'll take it, bro. The online lobby, fantastic. I love it. The versus mode. The only issue that I have with the versus mode, in which I'm sure other people did not try it, I do remember. That's why Shuri's BP? Yeah, I know. I was going to send it to y'all, but they deleted the video. What video? Oh, the TikTok? Yeah. This is why you got to start saving them, Jinx. So the only issue I had with the versus mode was the menus. So like you could, oh, actually I could show you guys. Let me see if I have the video ready. Wrong one. Hold on. Sorry for this being in white mode. I know this looks like butt from a stick. This is when I fought Jinx. It's not showing. I don't know. I don't know exactly where it is. Basically, the handicapped assists, not the handicap. Yeah, like the benefit, like whichever makes you stronger or whatever. The handicap menu, not very clear. I mean, it's clear, but it's like very minimal. It's very minute detail. It's something that only happened in versus mode. I don't really care, but it felt a little bit weird and a little bit clunky, but nothing too crazy. I'm gonna leave it as good though. It's perfectly fine. Do I have any other feedback? If I were to have any feedback for any of these, what would they be? I don't know if I have any feedback necessarily for this, so I'm just gonna leave it blank. We're just gonna leave it as such, and we're just gonna move on. Doom's the white boy pick right now, but you could run into a black one that knows what he's doing. That's crazy. That's crazy. Doom is a white boy pick? What makes Doom white? I mean, Doom is white, isn't he? But that's not what I'm talking about here. General gameplay mechanics and controls. The choice to pick which character you get when you lose a round. The choice to pick which character you get when you lose a round. Doom's the white boy pick right now, but you could run into a black one that knows what he's doing. Wait, what? The choice to pick which character you get when you lose a round, you get to choose? Managing all the button didn't get in the way. Managing all the buttons didn't get in the way of having immediate fun and learning. Somewhat agree, definitely. Although I did have issues with trying to figure out certain layouts for certain buttons, it did not get in the way of playing the game. The options available for assists and character switches allowed me to play as a team in an expressive ways with little to no limitations. I strongly agree. That felt really good, which is probably one of the best things I've ever felt for this game, for a fighting game in general, especially a tag one. I felt compelled to explore my own combos with little to no limitations. I did feel like that. I really did. Somewhat agree, only because the only thing that actually felt limiting was the wall breaks. But again, that's me not knowing my routing. Felt control of the game. I always felt the control of the assists I wanted during the match. So again, this is a skill issue that I am gonna put as agreed or disagree. I always found myself forgetting that each assist has different uses in different situations. So all three assists have an air one, an on hit one, and a neutral one. I'm sure I think there's one more, but I could be wrong. But those are the three, and all three assists are able to do that. That is crazy. I always found that a little bit much, but again, that's my issue, not the game issue. I also took control of the character switches I made during a match. Yes, I did, because I never switched. The input assignments allowed me to play with confidence that I wouldn't mistakenly call an assist or switch characters. Yes, because I never had that issue, at least not with the assist. Sorry, you know that one thing I wanted to be able to pick who I get after losing a round on the Doom shit? Yeah, he lives and dies on the assist, and he has and how much he gets from his evil bear. Oh, really? Okay. That's weird. What song is it? The hell? Oh, double triggered. Oh, responsive to assist. Calling assist felt responsive? Somewhat. The ability to call an assist mid combo or while canceling made the combat feel dynamic. Agree. The way assists work and assists didn't feel restrictive for me. Agreed. I have no issues with the assist whatsoever. Assemble system. Okay. Where would you guys say you guys had the biggest issues with the game outside of the performance? Like what parts of the game where you guys felt like, okay, this needs to be worked on a lot more when it came to Tokon? Assists felt diverse while in action. Somewhat agree. Assists felt useful during combos. Strongly agree. The way assists work made me feel in control of a team of superheroes. Yes. BP's block strings, dude. Those block strings were nasty, dude. That's so. Now, do you think that's a? Do you guys think that's a gameplay issue in terms of like lack of defensive mechanics, or it's one of those you just aren't learning enough issues? Personal issue? She just trips me up? Yeah. Okay. So do you think the game would benefit having more defensive mechanics, or is it perfectly fine where it's at right now? The assists didn't feel the same or repetitive? The way the assists work opens the possibilities for exciting and deep. Yes. Characters had distinctive playstyles from each other. Yes. I felt that character selection was important to how my team played. Yes. Yes. I felt encouraged to unlock more characters during a match. Oh, 100. No. Yeah, no. So look, this bit right here, I never felt encouraged, because if I'm in the lead, I always felt like I'd get to the last round, I'm winning, like the other opponent doesn't have anything, right? Like, so it's like 2-0 right now. I never really noticed that I never had my full team. Maybe it's because of Magic's damage, but it doesn't feel required to unlock more characters. It felt like a bonus to unlock more characters. I just don't use what's there because I like blocking. Yeah. It's routing. Yeah. Auto combos that lead to assemble alt is a problem, and the crossover counter shit. Oh yeah, 100%. I do think the crossover counter is harder to react to. And I think it's on par with the tap dusts in Guilty Gear, but if not similar to tap dust, it's like a faster drive impact, in my opinion. I don't know what it is that we gotta do in order to get us to react to it outside of time, but as of right now, it feels really weird. It feels really weird to try and like counter that. Let Magic get her level 3 without going into install. Yes, I do support that too. Magic does need her level 3. Just a hold for it or a tap for it. I'm fine. I'm just make that the input. And I will put that in the at the end of the feedback part right down here. I will put that in there, Rondi. Thank you for mentioning that. The combo system. I felt in control of when I wanted to enter a link attack / auto combo routes. I somewhat agree. I felt like the auto combos always superseded the manual combo, and it did feel better to do the auto combo at least twice and then end with a different button rather than doing a full manual combo. I didn't always mash the same button all the time for the auto combo, but like at certain heights, it just feels better to do the auto combo to get that height that you need. Because why can't you do it in auto combo, not an actual combo? I've never used the auto combo. That's good. That's good. I always felt I could execute my own combos when I wanted. Strongly agree. The game encouraged me to be diverse with the attacks I use during the combos. Agree. Very heavily agree. I've seen so many combos with the same ending on Twitter. It is ridiculous. There's so many different routes to get the same thing, and I love that so much. The different special moves that people are utilizing, the different timings for the teleport, the different things just for magic alone felt really nice. I'm looking forward to having to learn other characters when the game drops. I felt in control of when I wanted a combo to finish with a super or an ultimate move. I'm gonna disagree here. Because again, Magic can't level 3 like in the middle. And so here's a question for you guys. Do you guys think that when the combo is broken by the combo break system at the end, like when it's red and fully filled out, that you should be able to land a super? Or should the opponent remain fully invincible? I was thinking that like, because I found myself doing it a couple times, that I would like to land a super there, but again, that could just be me. Let them flip out, so let them just remain fully invincible. Okay, it's a bit top good for a game like this. Auto combo shouldn't do crazy shit. That assemble shit feels like it shouldn't be there, and it removes a lot of skill needed. It does. You went over the combo limit, yeah. But yeah, it is over the combo limit. I do agree. Works the same in Grand Blue, yeah. It does. It does. Just make them full invul. Okay. Just wanted to know. But I did find certain routings end up, which is not an issue actually, so I'm gonna move it to there. It's again, that's a routing issue. Like I feel like a lot of these issues are not a game issue, it's a personal player issue. The only actual issue with the combat and the combos is the fact that certain moves just go through the wall. And again, I get it, it's a player issue, and we can make anything a player issue, but I think that would be the only genuine issue that I have with the combat. I feel. Like, and like, yeah, Fierce was talking about like the hit stop and everything, and like the things being really tight. I do agree that the players will adjust, like Pool said, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like the game would be nice if it was faster, but who knows? We'll see. I think the beta was the best Tokon has felt, and I'm scared that after this survey, they're going to ruin it. What exactly are you afraid of them ruining? It was fun to adjust my defense while I was being attacked during combo change. Yes, it was. Wall breaks. Here's the problem. The problem here. Wall breaks felt meaningful when they happened. Disagree. I felt like I had control over when I wanted the wall break to trigger. Strongly disagree. Wall breaks felt like, wall breaks didn't get in the way of the match's tempo. Somewhat disagree. For just how the game feels. Like they're gonna add more, for a lack of a better word, easiness to the game when it already is easy enough, in my opinion. Bloat it back to being an auto combo game or have stuff magically just work. I hope they end up making the game more complicated by actually having a button that you need to hold for auto combos, like the modern system for Street Fighter 6. Like, to do the auto combos there, you need to hold down L2 or something like that, and then mash a button, and it'll do the full combo. I think the game should lean more of that way and make it a little bit more complicated, rather than it just be made easier. Everyone plays this like fighters too, but once players get around wall breaks on the combos, yeah. Once they get around the wall breaks on the combos, it's gonna be really good. I want an Arxis Kingdom Hearts fighting game so bad, brother. There's not enough Kingdom Hearts content out there, unfortunately. At this point, we're overdue for a One Piece first, and I'm dying for an Arxis One Piece fighting game. There's not enough buttons as is, and you want to add more. No, it's not an adding more. It's an adding an option to hold it. It's not necessary because you don't even use the auto combo, so that wouldn't even matter to you. But it's a hold to do said button, or I don't know, dude. I don't know. They need to do something to make it so auto combos don't have the priority. That's all. I don't know. It was a suggestion. It's not necessarily something that needs to work that way, but definitely something needs to happen with these auto combos, the auto combo priority. That's all. More than enough Kingdom Hearts content? I don't know, bro. At least on control, I mean, yeah. It's a little too late for that. It's too close to launch for them to regress their game back to an auto combo machi. Yeah. That would do numbers if they do a One Piece Arxis fighting game. Yeah, and like it doesn't even need to be super crazy either. Like the only thing that needs to be spot on is the utilization of the devil fruits, right? Obviously, people are tired of having a tag fighter for some reason because everybody approaches it, and I think Tokon's going to change everybody's minds. If every tag fighter after the release of Tokon has one life bar, tag fighters are going to be beloved. Right? Tag fighters are even more niche than regular fighters. I feel like tag fighters, if they all shared a life bar, would become on par with regular fighters, right? Now, One Piece, to me, should be a 2v2 a fighting game. A 2v2. So you and an assist versus you and versus another player in assist. I think that's the best way to do it. Even though a lot of fights are one-on-one, I'm completely fine with it being a one-on-one fighting game. But I do think the tag system and the way Arxis has been utilizing their stuff, especially with fighters and Tokon, it would be really good for the One Piece fighting game and the health of that game to have more than one character on that screen at a time. That's just my take, though. I think the last fighting game One Piece had was Burning Blood, and funnily enough, it was a tag fighter too. It was a tag fighter. It was a 3v3 tag fighter, I believe. And I played Burning Blood. The only problem with Burning Blood was that it was obviously very unbalanced, and it was an arena fighter, unfortunately. A clunky arena fighter at best. I have a video that you guys will probably never see. Sorry for the flashbang on YouTube. I have a video on here that I don't think it's even being shown of me and Jay playing Burning Blood, but there's no comms, obviously, right? No comms at all. Breakfast on Burning Blood, unlisted, right here, 2016. It's a 14-minute video, nothing crazy going on, but definitely play some Burning Blood. That game is fun. Sabo and Koala Main, I hate you so bad. I was the Black Suit Ace, the Boxing Luffy, and I forgot, and Mihawk. Did any characters you played as or against stand out in a particularly positive or negative way? Were there any characters that stood out in a particularly negative or positive way. Jinx will say Blade. Blade! Jinx, could you explain to me what exactly about that man was a problem for you? Because whenever I fought against him, he felt like a slower version of Magic. With that stupid ass projectile that just sits there and then brings you back in. That projectile has never been a problem to me from the blades that I've fought. Maybe Arandi didn't go all out on me because he knows that I didn't have all the time in the lab or versus playing the game like you guys did, but I didn't experience any of the BS that you experienced. Reminds me of the Great Fire Coliseum on the 3DS. That was my last One Piece fighting game. It was a Japan-only release. Arc Sys made for the 3DS. Really good game. Yeah, that sounds about right. I remember seeing the GameCube one as well. It was like One Piece, Dragon Ball Z, and another game, another anime series that was there. And it was an arena fighter, but it was chibi. I don't remember what it was called, though. Should I do on Other People Don't Work on You? Why is that? I'm just built different. Onga Bunga and the way Aranda uses back assist would mix up most of the time. Ah, skill issue. Got it. Because you just ignorant? Brother, I'm built different, bro. I'm literally Gear 5 Luffy in fighting games, bro. I can't help it, bro. Literally Gear 5, bro. I'm literally G5. I can't tell you, bro. I don't know what else there is to tell you. But positive. I will say... this because I don't have any other input. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I have to say. I did find my combos ending a lot sooner than expected, but only because I feel like Magic has a lot of damage. As she should, swinging around that grid sword. Did any of the stages you experienced stand out in a particular way? Negative. I don't think anyone does too much damage. I don't know. Like, you did play Magic, you did play Star-Lord. How did you feel about Star-Lord's combo routing and damage versus Magic's? Do you have any feedback on the localization? I loved everything. The fact that there were so many languages in the game is so nice. I put Magic into Korean and forgot about it. And when I was listening to her talk, I'm like, I don't understand what she's saying. Like, once I noticed it again, and I was like, this was still Magic. I love that. I played against a Green Goblin that was onto something with his bombs in the glider mode. Felt like I was fighting a dev or at least someone who wasn't new. Okay. Yeah, maybe somebody who's like just straight in the lab with Goblin. What positive feedback do you have on localization? Star-Lord has more complicated routes than Magic. Can't just swing my sword and get carried, and his damage is pretty much the same. Okay. Never got a chance to hear Italian Blade. I'm so I think I have clips of him talking. I think all of my clips has Italian Blade. So if you do see him on the screen, you'll hear him. What language you experience the game in? English. Okay, I choose one. Yeah, English. What characters would you like to see in this game in the future? Ooh. I don't know if I want Nick Fury. I don't know if I want Nick Fury because doesn't his eye just obliterate everything? What was his name? I forgot his name. It's not it's the guy that works with Cable. Hold on. And it's a black guy too. Give me a second. Let me look him up. Bishop. Bishop. Thank you, Jinx. Thank you, Jinx. Holy shit, you're lagging. Oh, Bishop. Dude, if I see Thor Miles, I'm gonna lose it. But also, we already have Loki. I don't think we need another Asgardian, but if we do get another Asgardian, I want it to be Hela. But yeah, we could do Forge. You know what? You know what? You know what? Just for the sake of a Rondi. And I'll go at the top because Fierce said that he wouldn't play the game unless this one character was in it. Fierce really wanted Daredevil. I want Elektra. I'm fine with either because they're both similar. MJ Venom instead of regular? That's what I'm saying. MJ Venom would be cool. Apocalypse, Red Skull, Scarlet Witch. I think we could do without Red Skull, but I will say Scarlet. I will say Scarlet. What was her name? Something Rambo. Jessica Rambo? I forgot her hero name. Quicksilver. I can see Quicksilver. Give me a speedster. Yeah, we need Quicksilver. Scream or Riot. Why do we need more symbiotes though? Why do we need more symbiotes? Also, just to be clear, this is way too many characters. Why not? Understandable. Very good follow-up to that. It's just been Venom forever? Yeah, that's why we got Carnage. Emma's already there. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start bringing it down some. I'm gonna remove Forge. I'm gonna remove Captain Marvel. You got the ones I want? Yeah. Nimrod, Beast. Beast would be cool, but Beast is gonna be very Blanca vibes. And a lot of people, I'm not sure if people want to deal with another Blanca. I just really want Nightcrawler and Rogue, and I'll be good. You know, I do want more villains though. I only have Scarlet Witch, Hela, Rhino, and that's it on here for villains. And Quicksilver, if you count him too. But I think I'm gonna go with those for now. Scream, right? There you go. There you go, Rondi. Those are my submissions. Negatively impacted your experience. Some examples: negative, inexplicable. Repeatedly pressing buttons or holding a particular button was painful or uncomfortable. The color contrast of some objects made it harder to see. Parts of the UI text were difficult to see or read. Some sounds were unclear. I don't think there was anything that was particularly uncomfortable because I was able to lower the music myself, which is a personal thing. I don't think there's anything that's an issue for experience or inaccessible because they want to make it as inclusive as possible. I love that a lot. I don't think there's anything personal that I have that could be changed here. I think it was perfectly fine. Sometimes, even though I was holding back, my character would stop blocking. I know you said something about that too. Yeah, Apocalypse. Maybe Apocalypse would be nice. How about for this section? Well, what is that, Arundi? What's something that you have? BP Black Panther's thighs being too big because why are they taking up the whole screen? Arundi, you over here gooning in the goddamn survey. You're gooning in the survey, Arundi. Buff them, not big enough. You're the one who commented on it. Yo, who commented on it? That's my only thing. For inclusivity, I feel like the game was very accessible. As a person who doesn't have any of those issues personally, I don't know what they could work on, but I do think that it would be cool to add like a shader to lighten or darken the background a little bit. That way there's a lot more depth from the characters and the background. That way it's easier to be oh, hold on. I'd be chilling, and then you and a Rundy send a pick of BP and get me out of my character is crazy, bro. I've seen a lot of Black Panther, and I've seen a lot of Magic on my feed, but not a lot of Storm, and I hate that. Those are my only suggestions. Thank you for your feedback. Yeah, of course. All right, now that that's done, we don't need to do the notepad because we did that a lot already. We can just put this in the background, let it play now. Basically, I really loved a lot about Tokon. This is just, now I'm just gonna have gameplay showing in the background. Me and Jinx playing. I don't know why it's so light like that. The white overcast on it, I don't understand because it's supposed to be a lot more colorful than that. I wonder if that's a me issue. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I could probably fix it. There we go. There we go. Bring down the gamma some. Bring up the contrast a little bit. Bring up the saturation. That's a lot. Black Panther's real red right now. Oh my god, that looks good to me. I don't know. I really liked what was going on in this game. There's a lot. A flash warning for people's lights of the light changes and such. I think there is a warning like that already. I'm not fully sure because, again, my mind typically just doesn't pay attention to those things because I know I personally don't have that issue. But at the same time, I know it can be for others. And the fact that they're being so considerate for those people is really nice. Let me do this. I'm going to stop this because this game has its own music. Like, there's a lot going on in this game that I really like, and I really love that. I really love that this game is bringing out launch season 1 fighters for me and whoever else is playing the game. I really do like that because at the end of the day. The game is super fun and the routing for everything is super freeing, which is the thing that I really wanted to comment on to begin with. And it's probably just a me issue. Which backdash? Was it a me backdash or a him backdash? Also, this is Spanish speaking Black Panther, by the way. It's only gonna get better? Yes, it is. So, Jink bash dash and hit me on my wake up. I'm not gonna find it. I'm just gonna let it play. This is probably just a me issue, and like I do want to make a video about it. That was it. I missed it again. My dumbass. Did I miss it again? What the fuck? No, let it play? Okay, I'll let it play. I'm gonna watch now. I'm gonna watch now. Should he just hit me that Colossus? That's the name I was looking for? Dude, Colossus? Dude, Colossus is gonna go crazy. That was a good backdash. Very good backdash right there. He's out here pressing that 2H as he should. Basically, I wanted to make a video because I'm finding out that a lot of fighting games, which is this is completely a me issue. That's the one. I just missed it. Is it before the throw? Before the stage? So after the 2H, but before my grab? Oh, right there. That backstab. Yeah, that was very good reading. Very good reading. Very, very good reading. I remember that happening to me too. I was like, this motherfucker have been playing this game for real. He's been playing this game. Oh my god. He read my role. A lot of combos, a lot of games could feel the way Tokon feels if people weren't so focused on being optimal with their damage. Like, if people cared more about what button connects rather than what button does the most damage, I feel like everybody would be playing different. Killed him there. That's the fighters in you? Yeah, dude. I need to get used to the universal, the homing for the 2H, the ultimate 2H button. I don't know. How do you guys feel about it? I feel like I just said, I'll just say it again. I feel like combo routing and everything in every fighting game could be more free if everybody focused less on what button did the most damage. I feel like there's a limit on creativity because everybody cares about being the most optimal versus just playing the game how they want to play it. Like Arandi's saying that I have cartoon logic and everything like that when it comes to me playing fighting games. I feel like although it is a compliment, it feels more like an issue for everybody else who doesn't play how they want to play. Magic has a game show where her super guest aside, yeah. I mean, it's only there if the portal's up though, right? Because you can't just teleport. You can't just teleport with the super, right? That's what I thought. At least, yeah, no, I do agree. Super does do more damage. Yeah, make sure the portal's there. It's my mission when they're at low health, understandable. In the long run, it will turn into optimals and TOD the game, like fighters. Now with time, everyone will choose what works. Yeah, but I feel like even with fighters, the combo routing is still... Although it's... although the combo routing is still very, like, there, it's not necessarily... It feels more freeform compared to every other game. I think there's TOD protection. There isn't. I've seen a handful of TODs already. Combo timeout. Interesting. Do you guys have a clip of that or no? Maybe you can flip out like Avatar, maybe. It's in multiple Twitter clips? Really? Okay. Max's Doom combo, it appears at the end of it. Could you link me? If you don't mind. Dude, the fact that the projectiles come back, I feel like in the long run, when they do make a character that it's all projectiles, that's going to be an issue. Because the projectiles don't disappear when you're being hit. So it can save you, which is probably a problem for Blade. But definitely not for Magic. I love it. You're so quick, Arundi. Holy shit. My whole everything froze. My whole everything froze. Are we still here? I guarantee I pressed square and X right there. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, you're just not good enough, bro. Stream still going? Okay.
My genius is endless.
The Masenko.
Your pain is Doom's gift.
So the total HP is 10,000. Okay. Excuse me, 100,000. Go back. No, I saw it. Yeah, it said combo timeout. I saw it. It was right before his Tokon super. Which by the way, this is exactly what I was talking about earlier with the combo limit being maxed out and then still allowing you to do your super. By the way, this is what I was commenting on. Not far back enough. Yeah, I saw it. That is interesting, but the fact that he got 95,000 is not that bad. But I could have sworn that I've seen it. But again, obviously, this is like on a single person. I could have sworn I've seen a single person TOD, but maybe not. Maybe I could be wrong. Happy birthdays and Merry Christmases do more damage or no? They do. They do. They do way more damage. Also, are we settled on Merry Christmases and not Happy New Year's? Are we settled on that? Merry Christmas is at 3? Okay. Happy New Year is 4? Oh, Happy New Year is all of them. Okay. Like right there, dude, I'm mashing heavy. I know I'm mashing it. Also, how do you recover? How do you recover out of the combo? Because the combo was blue there. I was mashing the heavy there along with the jump. It just didn't come out. So obviously this right here, natural, but there's a gap there. I'm holding a button and I'm mashing the button. Either way, it's not recovering. Button and direction, okay. So you can't just neutral recover in the air. So maybe I'm not doing a direction. That's the reason why it's not working. Fighters use fighter stuff, yeah. Okay, I'll keep that in mind because there's been a couple of times, not too many, where I would try to recover and it just didn't recover. That was very good gaps right there, Jinx. Very, very good gaps. Oh, my fucking air buttons wouldn't come out after an air dash. I hated that shit. Egg. You just have bad timing, Arundi. You just have bad timing, bro. That sounds like a you issue. Not the game issue, not at all. In fact, why are you even trying to hit a button while doing an air dash? Hmm? That's what you sound like. Jarvis enhance? Enhance what, Jarvis? Why? Why? That is so much thigh, dude. There's so much thigh, dude. That's so much. That's so much, dude. That right there? That right there? That right there. Right here. This is exactly what I'm talking about here. Assists. No run. She would walk. Exactly what I'm talking about here. She arches her back on Tokon Super. Black Panther? Yeah, I know. I've seen it. Don't ask me how you saw. It's okay, bro. So long as you're being respectful about it, it's alright. You feel me? We love women around here. You feel me? Women are beautiful. We love them. Wait, I just realized, Jinx, you hate Blade, but you're using Blade? Toma. Ooh, what was that routing? I can see the buttons I'm pressing right now. Light, medium, heavy, medium, medium. It's a medium DP. It's a down heavy. Free cam mod gonna go crazy, dude. The free cam mod is gonna go stupid. Oh my god, the free cam mod is gonna go dummy, bro. I honestly have no complaints about like the assist system, like you hitting assists, taking more damage, and all of that. I have no problem with that at all. It's a love-hate relationship with Blade? Yeah, it is. For the mix, yeah, I don't blame him. Them hip dips, brother. Lock in, gang. Lock in. Lock in, gang. Lock in, bro. Lock in, bro. What's happening here? Did I not fight a Rondi? I can't? I can't is crazy. Oh, that's right. I left. And then I started grabbing some more things. I did the startup battle here. Let me just stop that one. This is the other one where I actually did like play a long time. This is me doing ranked matches. I want to see matches versus a Rondi. Let's do that. Oh no, this one's the one where I just did interactions. This is me trying to fight you guys. Okay, I did fight a Rondi here. Okay, cool. I really can't. I've tried, bro. I don't blame you, bro. All of my likes on Twitter is just magic. No matter how far I go. This lobby system, another great thing. No complaints. Exactly. I was getting very like day one fighters lobby. I just hope that we end up getting whatchamacallit, raids like they did, or something else. Just so the game isn't just a place for us to play at, and more like we can explore and do things in it. Matcha got thigh jiggle? Yes, you do. On her 5 LL, yeah. And in a non-goon way, obviously, but also her level 1, there's chest jiggle.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night, Papi.
I love you.
I love you too, Papi Lapi.
See you tomorrow.
I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Go ahead, get some sleep.
which kind of that character, which color are you?
The black one.
Black one?
Yeah. Now go get some sleep, Mr. Baby.
Are you talking about the girl with no blue sword?
The black, yeah. Gotta go get some sleep, Mr. Baby. Good. Yeah, I want raids too, but how would that work on Tokon? 1v4. Similar like HP increase difference because there's no teammates. Make them hit super strong AI. Similar to how it worked in fighters. What do you mean? Like, how would it be any different? You just you press the assist button and it tags in that person whenever they're ready. And the assists work exactly the same. They don't need to change the assists. You have to press the tag button at the same time as your teammate. That's it. Or if the person's already out, you just hit tag and it goes out. Or worst case scenario, we get the goddamn 3v3 that happens in Guilty Gear, where all three characters are on the fucking screen at the same time doing some dumb shit. That'd be the last thing. I can see the complaints on Star Wars 2H because that happens here. Oh, from me. Yeah, from me. Oh, Rondi, how do you adjust when that combo that we were doing? Like when you're going for the combo, how do you know when it's gonna go and do the extra hits or just the 2 hits? Like, how do you know? How do you adjust? Because if you say I don't and you're just doing it on the fly, that's crazy as hell. There has to be something. Like, are you not intending for it? Like, that's bro, that 2H is ridiculous. Look at this 2H, y'all. With that one bullet. Intending for what? So the combo that you just did against me, right? Jesus Christ. I love her. I love her so much. What am I talking about? So this combo, right? That combo, it either goes jump into heavy, or it goes jump heavy into another button into heavy. Or like heavy. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but every single time I end up, not every single time, sometimes where I go for the route, it ends up adding an extra hit, so I hit the assist way too early. Who initials the assemble assaults in the raids? The player that's playing the game. Everything stays exactly the same. Medium DP, heavy, jump cancel, heavy, yes. But sometimes the jump cancel heavy turns into 2 buttons when you try to go for the knockdown. You just know the timing? My fault, gang. That's why I say just timer inputs. I'm not rage baiting, I swear. So right here with the blade mix, right? Jinx, did you get hit by this? Did you get hit by that low? Like I saw it coming. That's why I jumped. And like, if Rondi went for the air grab, I probably would have got because my mind is not seeing that far ahead, but jump is usually the way out. Goddamn type C assist. But yeah, that's exactly who would start the assemble assist pool. The player who's leading. Okay, that mixed somehow. Not a single time. I want to play this game so bad, dude. Oh my god. Did you know that Starless Switch is the only two hit? Is only two hits if the first one whiffs? It's only two hits if it whiffs? Wait. So it's either the first burn. Did I fight Fierce in any of these videos? I don't think I fought Fierce once. You just happened again? Okay. I rewinded it more, so let me see. The bullet still comes out, so is it just an animation cancel? If the first one hits, the second one doesn't come out, I missed it. Don't judge, but I got back on For Honor. Bro, I played Rematch. Did you see the clips, Jinx? I played Rematch, bro. Okay, then I'm completely fine with it like that then, Arondi. I'm completely fine with that. If the entire button cancels, if it's unique the entire time, I'm fine with it. Nah, I didn't see. Yeah, general gaming. Ooh, hold on, that routing. Hold on, Aranji. This combo was clean. Bow bow, bow ra bow, bow bow. Ooh, the re-jump. That was clean, bro. Something new happened on there? They added an actual fake shot, but other than that, no. Like, the shop is still, like, buy costumes from real football players. Nothing really new as of right now. I missed the whole Battle Pass season. They added the Super Hot meme. The guy that's running like this into the Battle Pass, but that's it. Wakanda para siempre. BP, I saw it, bruh. I don't think I fought Fierce. During that whole Super I was matching for BP to come out is crazy. And it ends up being Jinx again, yeah. And then this is where we started watching it from the other video. I did not get enough footage. I did not get enough footage at all. Like I ended up playing ranked. This is now me fighting other people. Hold on, let me refresh. Because there's no way the 1080p is not out yet. There we go. Sometimes I just don't want to. It doesn't come out. I agree. I do completely agree there. I started going through menus here. Started changing up my team. I didn't check, but can you make preset teams? No. Yo, Ghastly Phantom, what's good? Welcome in. Did you not read my suggestion, Jinx? I suggested that they should do that. That way people could just pick up the game and play after making their presets. because it's although it's really easy to do it. Also, thank you for the raid, Ghastly. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, everybody. I hope that although it was easy to perform, I do think it'd be more intuitive if people were able to just make a whole list of teams that they want to play and then just pick and choose as they're playing. I joined late. I didn't see that. No. It happened while you were here. It was like one of the later things. What's this game looking like? Fun. Season 1 fighters. Season 1 fighters type shit, bro. Genuinely fun. Slip my mind. No, you don't need to apologize, bro. But yeah, no, like I'm really enjoying this game. I really am. How's Spider Gran? We don't need to talk about Spider Gran. He's really good. Even though he's not Gran at all, I would say Captain America is. If anything. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. The only thing with the magic combo is that it's spacing dependent. It is spacing dependent. So maybe I'm a little bit too far when the extra buttons come out. Medium DP will just whiff, really. So right there, that combo that I just did right here, when I ended in medium quarter circle back, that was me forgetting that I only had Spider-Man the whole time. Which follows up on my comment from earlier that having more characters feels like a bonus on pressure versus like feeling like something that you have to do. Because I went through the whole match. It's 0-2 right now, not having another character. Now I'm starting to go for Storm. Now I start going for my other teammates. Captain America Gran. Bro did jab. It's crazy. Captain Gran. Just Captain Gran. Also, I don't know if you played it, Ghastly, Relink. I just picked it up. I've been playing it recently since I don't have a game I want to play, like, actively. I just did my first mission. It's actually pretty fun. Ew. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. You can play a main character, bro. You can play, bro, you can do Reagan Wave on monsters, bro. Play Remnant 2? I have it. I want to play through the first one again, though, before I play through the second one. Y'all saw that little lag in the middle of my combo? You've owned Relink for years. I gotta dive in again. Did you play through it fully? Oh, I started on Relink. Let's go. More Relink players. We gotta play sometime. Who are you planning on playing, Jinx? The Nyash Hunter strikes again, I see. What are you talking about, bro? I forgot to tell you before. Nah, I do good. What do you think of Sparking Zero's DLC announcement? I've seen nothing on Sparking Zero outside of that they're getting content. I don't know what the content is exactly. Narmaya, understandable. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I saw one clip where Vegeta did, I don't care what you're doing, Kakarot. You can go 6. Wait, you can go Super Saiyan 6 or, wait, what did he say? You can go Super Saiyan 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't care. I'm like, bro, I don't give a shit, bro. This man said Super Saiyan 6, 7, bro. Super Saiyan fucking 6, 7, bro. Hold on, we're gonna watch that clip real quick. Because that shit that sent me off. Hold on. This motherfucker said Super Saiyan 6, 7, bro. Hold on. Motherfucker said Super Saiyan 6, 7.
On your Super Kakarot. Bring on your Super Saiyan 4, 5, or 6, 7, whatever you want. I'll surpass you in every way. Well, you're stubborn as usual. Kakarot. Bring on your Super Saiyan 4, 5, or 6, 7, whatever you want. I'll surpass you in every way.
Fucking saying dumb shit. Okay, dude, 6-7. Yeah, exactly. Is shit that should have been in the game since release is too late now? Yeah. False. Oh, Rondi is cyberbullying you? How is he cyberbullying you? It's just the fact that I started laughing. What did what? Sleep, Brody. Go ahead, Gas. I appreciate you, gang. That 6-7 hairline, 6-7 that hairline, Vegeta, for real, for real. Welcome in, Fairy. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Nah, you're good. You're good. Gasly's heading up out of here too. It's all good. Hopefully you enjoyed his stream. Hope you're doing well. Do you have any takes on Tokon? If you played the beta, are you gonna play the game? Are you interested? There's a clip I forgot. It clipped in the Tokon channel. Oh no. I'll check it out after stream since I'm not gonna like transport the Discord window to stream. Bro, I was quiet the whole time until you hit me with that bullshit. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm even later? That's crazy. It'd be like that, Ghastly. It'd be like that. I do appreciate you for the raid, though, my guy. I know you got to get your sleep so you can maintain your 8-pack, bro. You got your 8-pack, the 2 in the middle, bro. I completely get it. Yeah, like right now, Magic's in Korean right now for her voice. 8-pack and 9 inches. I didn't say all that. I didn't say all that, bro. Gotta say rock solid, brother. What are you talking about? Right there. It's right there, Randy. Right here, right here. Like that right there. You did in fact say all that? I said none of that. She'd have done another button right there, and all I'm doing is pressing heavy. I heard the smile when you did it is crazy. That's crazy. Are you getting this game, Ghastly? Who are you gonna play? I know you said you're going to sleep, but you gotta answer my question now. That's forward heavy in the air. You gotta let go of up forward faster. Forward heavy? Okay. So it's just neutral heavy. Got it. Okay. Okay. I gotta let go of forward heavy. Got it. I was trying to figure that out. I keep forgetting that there's special buttons in this game and Avatar for some reason. Like I genuinely like want to do up forward and hold up forward the entire time, but in Avatar it's a bad thing. And Tokon too, apparently. We don't need to say. I literally don't do anything. I'm just standing here this whole time. This person was beating the brakes off my shit. But yeah, no, like I'm looking forward to the release of Tokon, and I know we didn't do the notepad like I planned on doing, but I think the survey was good enough. We spoke enough about the pros and cons of it. Hopefully they do end up fixing the performance, right? Like hopefully, because there was a lot of issues performance-wise with this game that definitely should not be there. And although I do appreciate the cross save possibility, I would rather the game work well rather than me have it and the game just not work properly. I don't know. Are there any hopes that you guys have for the launch of the game outside of the obvious? Oh, that's right. This is that match. I never block the overhead. I eat the overhead every time. Except for there. Maybe Miss Marvel's too short for it too. Medium, medium. Like right there, that combo roll right there, the grab distance right there. I just did it. I just pressed grab. I'm not telegraphing the grab, but I feel like grab should be used more often. Like what Arondi said, I just hope they don't drastically change how the game feels from this beta. That's my only hope. Yeah, for real. I like how I said I'd never block it, and it must have been how I felt then. Because I felt like I was never blocking it. I felt like I ate it too many times. I can't think of anything? Alright. We have 7 days. A week. How do we feel? Do we want to do Yasmin exploration on Tuesday? Because we have to go through whatever we got to go through her release. The clip I just put in the Tokon channel is what I was talking about. He scrambled and folded me. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. I don't want to put the whole. I might have to. Hold on. Okay. This is seeing Discord, not Discord, seeing OBS like this is so weird. Will it show? No, it's not going to show. Yeah, it's not going to show. Oh, there it goes. This one? Let me bring it over here. And bring OBS over here. So this one right here. Ooh, 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 ooh. He took that shit from me. Jinx, admit that, bro. Admit you took that shit from me, bro. Admit you took that from me, bro. You just did that 6 times? Why can't I rewind it? It's not letting me.
You fucking asshole.
I was just goofing. Bro, that's some shit I would do with Lancelot. That's that good stuff right there, Jinx. Good stuff, bro. That's that good stuff right there, dude. Holy hell. That was a good one.
You fucking asshole. What the fuck was that?
So her install allows her to just use her meter infinitely for a time. Oh, okay. Then yeah, training mode, it feels fine to me. What is this? It's when try to fight somebody.
Oh my god, bro.
Okay, I missed what happened. 2H? It feels fine to me. It's when What hit you? Was it the... Okay, then yeah, training mode, it feels fine to me. It's when You got hit by the stake, bro? You got hit by the stake, bro? Nah, bro. Nah. Bro, you sound like Ed, bro.
Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my god. As soon as you did that bullshit, I just snapped back into reality, bro. I was just chilling, playing the game, and just realized playing late.
This motherfucker was acting like Ed, bro. What the fuck? That must have been funny as shit. Oh, okay. Then yeah, training mode, it feels fine to me. It's when I. Don't know what's worse, this or the Jamie reset that Dirk hit you with? No, definitely the Jamie reset. Because that one was unnecessary. Ronde was just messing around, but also at the same time, you got him back with this one, bro. You got him back with this one. You know damn well you didn't have a reason to do what you did here. But I would also do the same thing. That is ridiculous. That is completely and utterly ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know.
You fucking asshole.
The VP clip was before the Blade one.
Was that?
So he did this first, and then you got him with the Blade one? Okay. Then you got him, either way, you got him back. I remember one of these games I told him to stop hitting me to put the controller down because it's unbladeable. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bro, I don't know what to tell you, bro. That's completely wild to see. But either way, bro, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like, the combo formation and everything should be more freeform. And it works in this game. He said he didn't want to fight Blade. That is ridiculous. That is wild. The fun of this game is unparalleled. Yeah, it is. It's the reason why I'm saying what I said, bro. This is like this is launch day fighters, dude. What is going on? What is with my buttons? What is with my buttons? Wait, where was the music at? Am I tripping? Okay, now there's music. Was there no music in the... Where's the music at? Magic can air dash after her medium DP? Oh, so you could do a medium DP in the middle of the screen and still get close? Okay, that's really good. That's not bad. Not bad at all. The music just wasn't there in that last match. I know a lot of people are saying bad things about this game for what Sucks told me. People are saying bad things about this game? What are they saying? It's a good game without its performance issues? Yeah. I agree. But maybe it's just the level that we're playing at that we're not seeing the issues, possibly. Like, do I think the game is bad because of the amounts of wall breaks and not having a wall break system? Yes, but that introduces a different issue, right? Like, I don't want it to be one of those where it's like, all the issues are being diverted because it's a player issue. Like, obviously there's a nuance there. Not everything is a player issue. Some things are just an actual game issue. Like my buttons coming out weird sometimes or anything like that. This kills? Oh my god, what was that routing? Did Sonic Fox say they didn't like the game too? I think they did, but I forgot the reasoning why. But I don't think that this game sucks. I think there's a video on it too. There is a video on it. Let me see. I forgot what there was a channel that said it. Does it suck? What the fuck? I don't know who Moonsault Slayer is. And I'm only looking this up because it was mentioned. I don't really care. Diaphone.
Marvel Tokon beta is finally over, and we have some very interesting feedback.
Let's watch this together real quick.
I think the feedback is pretty mixed. You know, I personally really like the game. Obviously, there's some things that can be improved. We'll talk about those later. But you have players like Sonic Fox saying Tokon is one of the worst modern games I've ever played. Be honest. It's actually earlier today, and you know, it is the FGC Sentinel. You might think, oh, this is a fake screenshot, right? I mean, you could just look. Proof. This is Sonic streams yesterday. Marvel Midcon Fighting Souls. He goes into a little bit more about why Sonic doesn't like this. Yeah, it's way too slow, and I expressed that so many times to all the devs and has been well received.
Way too slow, and expressed that to all the devs hasn't been well received, which whatever, right? Like, I do also think that the game is slow, but not to like a detriment of the game, right? I think the game is still fun, as we were just watching, right? Like this gameplay here, this gameplay here, although like it's slow compared to other games, it's still faster than Street Fighter 6, right? Still faster than Street Fighter 6. The pace of the game still feels really good. It feels so stale, and they removed all mix. I don't know. I don't know. If that's the only reason why, it seems what it is.
Just feels so stale, and they remove literally all mix. We'll talk about that because Sonic's not the only one giving some feedback to Marvel Tokon. Let's talk about one that's...
Diaphone seems condescending to you. Always says something is an exploit, brain dead, or cheap, no matter what fighting game he's playing. And I just don't like how he talks. That's understandable.
Easier to address. Zoning is too strong. I mean, you can just take a look at this clip real quick, and you know, if you're new to this game, you've probably ran into this quite a few times. In fact, my first game online, I was like, oh my god, what do I do against this? And I hit the lab. Bro, there's no way I'm getting farmed by someone doing this. About this, obviously there's some things you could be doing better, but third Marvel Tokon match, I get matched with a guy who spent 30 seconds spamming projectiles. Here's another example. This got 2.5 million views on Twitter, quite a lot. Yeah, this is a real game.
Unique. Or excuse me, not unique.
Yeah, welcome to Marvel Tokon. So, I think this one's...
What the
We'll
fuck?
talk about, then we'll talk about, you know, Sonic's thoughts. So,
You could just
zoning in Marvel Tokon,
EX.
it's good, right? In fact, I set up a recording to kind of show just, hey, you know, this can be... You know, I don't expect a new player to have all the answers to this right away, right? But there's like a million things you can do. Again, they were playing Shuri. There's a lot of character-specific stuff. But for example, you can do medium fireball in the air, and punish.
Medium fireball.
You can do super dash. Oh, I actually messed up the input. And punish. You can.
I never thought of that. I never thought of the air dash assemble. Never thought of that.
And air dash over, press a button, and interrupt the next one because it doesn't have a hitbox on the way back. You can do the Shuri this dash and get a punish on the reflect. Again, I'm not a Shuri player, but that's a punish as well.
That's the one thing I hope they take out. What, the air assemble?
I think I'm missing one or two more. The point of, oh wait, actually I am missing a few more. You can call assist. So you can jump over, call assist on the return, and if you just time the assist right, it'll actually punish Cap. I'm sure I'm missing other ways. I think the point I'm trying to get at is, especially during a beta, there's so much we don't know about how the game's meant to be played. And so back to Sonic's point, this game has no mix, right? Take a look at this from Wawa. One, let me know if you got hit, but two, this game's gonna be a lot more degenerate than you think. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I'm not sure, but you really have to let the meta develop. So this example, magic combo solo, cross up, right? All right. So this example,
Did I get hit by
magic
this?
combo solo.
Okay, so the only protection to this is to jump backwards. I'm not saying that it's the definite answer, but the only answer to this scenario, unless that Spider-Man flip does hit in the air, it is a cross up, but you jump backwards. You jump the way she came from, not towards. I don't know if that Spider-Man flip hits upward, hits that like the pink in the air. I don't know if that has a hitbox. But if you can't get hit up here, you're safe going that way.
Cross up, right?
Because as soon as you're in the air, hit by Spider-Man, it's already a mix. It doesn't matter.
Develop. So this example, magic combo solo, cross up, right? All right. Keep in mind, you still have 2 assists available. You still have 2 things, so you can actually layer more things in if they get hit. And you died. Not only is there a mix in this game, but you die off of it. And unlike other games, there's
it's a beta,
not
yeah,
quite the same strength as defensive mechanics. And there is like some mitigation, right? So for example, if you back roll here, back roll and neutral tech have different get up frames, so there is some way to mitigate that if you're a ball knower. This isn't like a true 50-50 per se, but there is actual mix.
Let the game come out before making a final decision. Yeah, no, like it's the
couple
reason
other-
why I don't. It's the reason why I don't really. I follow Max because of his passion and his knowledge, right? In which I feel like I'm the same, not nowhere near his level, but like my experience from playing these games, I feel should be the thing that determines my opinion, not necessarily competitor like Sonic Fox, Punk, Diaphone, JM Crofts, or anybody else's like who like go to tournaments type shit. Like I don't care for any of that. I only care for enjoyment level. And that mix, I would have thought of something cool to experience. Sucks that I died after a 2-touch, but at the same time, what the fuck ever.
frames, so there is some way to mitigate actual mix.
The game is fun.
I'll show you a couple other. There's like some characters. The way I see this game, it's like there's some characters that have setup, and there's some characters that have actual mix. Blade, for example, I think is a setup character, where I think a character like Ghost Rider is an actual mixed character. Green Goblin is another example of a mixed character. Actually, that's who I've been playing, so I'll show you some of the stuff I've been coming up with him. But there is actually really good mix in this game. Example, Ghost Rider. That's an overhead. 16 frame startup. Keep in mind, you can get assist, full combo, and you can layer some things on top of that, right? Another example is Green Goblin. Anytime he goes in this stance, he can do a low, or he can go. Well, that's a low. This is a low. This is an overhead. You might think, oh, I could just react to the low. Yeah, let me know if you reacted to this. You can fake out the low and go for an overhead. Another thing you can do he can go for this and then go into overhead. There's mixed, you have to look for it, right? And usually requires like a little bit of setup. You see, this does take a little bit of time to set up, but you know, if your opponent gets wall splatted, for example, then you can actually set up the mix. But I do agree with some of the other points that people are bringing up.
Thank you, Jinx.
So this is super new. It does appear that a lot of the 2xKO players do not like this game. I actually like both. I think both 2xKO and Tokon are both great games, to be honest.
After playing a lot with a lot of structure in Tokon, I can say the game's feel is by far the worst thing about it. Constantly feels like I'm fighting the game/system to get anything I want. Sluggish movement, 4-button click Gatling, input reader, and assist calls in general. It's a beta. But also, like, I feel like the only actual critique here would be the movement and the Gatling. What exactly is bad about the Gatling limit? You can only get 4 grounded buttons? Oh no, I can only string 4 buttons on the floor. Oh no, I want to play Tekken 8 but 2D with Marvel characters. I want my combos to be long. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I don't see that as a bad thing.
I'm not gonna say this.
Fighters didn't have that, so you could constantly do light, medium, heavy. So long as you're on the ground and it's within range, you can hit.
But yeah, you get the idea. Constantly, it feels like I'm fighting the game system to get anything I want. Sluggish
I don't know if
movement,
that's a bad thing, though. I still don't think it's a
limit.
bad thing.
He must have been pissed because he's not even spelling right. Input reader and assist calls in
I am
general.
recalling
So
playing
I
fighters
actually
now.
agree
It sounds familiar.
with 3 of these points. I agree with 3 of these points, right?
I want to hear what he says about this, and then I'm gonna just fast
I
forward.
think the movement's actually pretty good. I mean, again, air dashes are quite fast in this game. Dashes feel good, especially compared to.
It just needs more
what's
damage on
most
carry the way,
popular
exactly.
fighting game currently, Street Fighter 6. I think the movement feels it's a more movement-heavy game than Street Fighter 6. In fact, I actually like the fact that it does feel a little bit slower than like other tag games that there's just so much going on. Not that there isn't much going on here when there's a bunch of assists, but I think it's pretty cool. It's a cool, refreshing take, in my opinion, that the game's a little bit slower. That being said, I do agree with some of the other feedback that I'm hearing. So, one, I think this is just kind of counterintuitive, and I do wish they changed this. Again, to me, it's not like these aren't deal breakers, right? Like, I still really like the game. Am I gonna like it in a few months when everyone's doing, bullshit like this? I don't know. We'll see. Obviously, like, I haven't been hit with anything like this, and Wawa's still in the lab, and this is just posted less than 24 hours ago. We're still trying to figure stuff out. But the game's gonna develop, and it's really hard for me to say. Like, it's hard for anyone to predict
And longer
the
block
direction
strings,
the
yeah.
game's going, right? So I hate to make like overarching judgments to say, hey, this mechanic needs to be changed, this needs to be changed, unless it's quality of life. And I think that's why I kind of agree with Super Noon's take here, is that there are a few really interesting quality of life things that don't exist in other games. I mean, there aren't an issue in other games, but an issue in this game specifically. So 4-button Gatling limit, this is really annoying. I think this is really counterintuitive. Where if you do, so like a lot of characters B&Bs, it's something like this, right? You launch them up, and then you do like an air combo,
That look cool.
and then you continue the combo. If you've ever dropped this, the reason why is because if you do jab, jab, medium, medium, you can't go into heavy. You're limited to 4 grounded moves. It's actually like, it's actually really silly. So like, if I accidentally press jab, jab, I have to go into like, I basically have to spend assist there. To me, it's just an arbitrary rule that's like kind of restrictive for no reason. Like, I don't think being able to do an extra jab in your block string is gonna like break the meta, right? So I do agree with them. Input reader. I, in particular, have one issue with the input reader. One, I think it stores like 2 inputs a little bit long, so I'll just be dashing around and like I'll try to do a 2L, but like occasionally I'll get that and I'll die. But the main one I see people complaining about that I do agree they should fix is DP motion. So if I do in any game if I do forward, half circle forward, I mean forward, quarter circle forward, I get a DP. In this game,
You get fireball.
sometimes get, it's really weird. I'm actually getting it now, but occasionally I just won't get DP motion. And the way I figured out around this, let me see if I can actually like,
He's been getting nothing but DP this whole time. He's only getting DP. That's funny as shit, dude.
yeah, so something like that would normally give you DP in like other games. I'm trying to do it, but it's like it only happens to me in match. And so what I do is if I end on down forward, I always get the motion. And sometimes I've been just doing quick skill just to, you know, make the input
That's
reader
so
work in my
funny.
favor. But I do feel like I do have arbitrary.
That's so funny, but no, I do agree that the input reader, that DP issue is not only that is something that a lot of people have been complaining about, obviously, like he said, and I fully agree that is an issue. Did I hear DP? Yeah, you did hear DP. No Reagan Lave though. No Reagan Laves in here. Didn't you say he was going to bed? Max did a video an hour ago. An hour ago. Do you guys? You know what? Let's watch some of this. It's 1 a.m. Yeah, dude.
Concluded. We've been discussing it a lot.
I gotta go. Damn, you gotta go to bed too. Understandable, bro. Understandable. Understandable. I had to do my handstands first. My fault, Goku, bro.
Like 16
My fault,
hours.
Goku.
And believe it or not, in this Tokon beta, I spent an entire day off stream just labbing, and I didn't even intend to do that. Having so much fun figuring stuff out with what I can do with characters. That being said, I have been pretty.
I am. I appreciate you coming through, Rondi.
Been pretty vocal with.
I appreciate you, bro. Take it easy. I'll catch you next stream.
Sometimes things just
Get some rest.
And this has happened with a variety of fighting games before, where I've wanted to like them. Mortal Kombat 11 I always use as the best example. It's such an incredible game, but it's just not for me, dude. I do not have that much fun playing it. And that's what was happening with Beta 1 and Beta 2. And I kind of acknowledge that like the chance of me really being into this, I'll cover it and I hope people get into it and I hope they eventually like it, but it's just not something I was getting much enjoyment out of. In fact, I would even say
Take it easy,
Beta
gang.
1, Beta 2 of Tokon was almost like anti-fun for me personally. It was doing things that were completely opposite of what I enjoy about fighting games. That being said, a lot changed. And we've been talking about how much has changed multiple times. There was a version of the game that I played in February of this year with Wolverine, had some impressions, and it was like, oh, okay, so this is a lot different. Recent builds of the game leading up to this beta, I got a chance to like make a little guide showing how much things are different from the previous one, and I was like, okay, this is way different as well. So this is pretty fun, and it's not feeling the same. The game overall had like felt like it was sped up, like there was like a speed boost. With that being,
How was he saying that the game has a speed boost, but everybody else is saying the game is slow? I don't understand. I don't understand.
I still wasn't fully confident that fighting humans and other players, because I had not done that much of that. I've done like probably like 30 minutes of actually fighting other people. I did not know if it was going to translate to that and just be as equally enjoyable fighting other people, doing the cool things we're discovering.
Slow where? That's what I want to know.
All that kind of stuff, having them do it to me, all of that shit. This turned from a game that I almost found to be anti-fun last year into a beta that I am now deeply wishing I could play more of, which is a weird feeling. It's pretty much exactly what I had hoped for. That was pretty surprising. I was pretty confident.
We're only gonna watch some of it because I don't want to sit here and react to Max this entire time.
But now it's like, oh, they also made characters way more interesting. Like they gave characters way more things that they could do and tools and modifiers and all that kind of stuff, to the point where it's like, oh, dude, like characters feel like.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Watch the same BP clip. Yeah, I don't understand. Like the people talking about slow is baffling to me, because is it slow for Arxis? Sure. It seems faster than fighters, but way slower than Strive, especially with the options that you have to do at the times that you need to do them. But it's definitely a million times faster than goddamn Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8. So I don't know what people are talking about.
Like, oh shit, nobody's playing these characters to maximum potential yet, is what it feels like. Which is a very good feeling, but it's also a little daunting because, man, I want to play the game with 4 characters, which now feels literally incentivized. Like, the reasons for doing that, there's mechanical incentivization, and there's also cool opportunity incentivization that wasn't necessarily there before. Like, you really could have played the previous version of the game with like 1 or 2 characters and not had to bother with anybody else. And to be real, in the previous
Perfect
versions
speed
of
for
the game,
you?
similar to
Yeah.
now, messing around with characters and
I feel like
swapping like crazy.
I feel like if they end up cleaning up the input reader a little bit, and maybe I forgot what it was. I forgot what Fierce said exactly to try and take it from him. Something with the hit stop. A decrease or increase the hit stop. I don't know what it is. Increase the hit stop. That way there's more time to land your inputs. Perfect. Perfect. I holy hell. Like, yeah, would this game be fun if it was a lot faster? Yes, but at the same time, I don't want it to be Strive. Because I think one of Strive's issues for me personally is I need to make too many options in a short amount of time.
Just messes up the order of your extremely valuable assists, which was like, oh, this is still a thing we have to deal with. And that's still the case to this day. So it's like, yeah, there's caveats to messing around with your team order, but there's a lot more reasons to eventually become really proficient at the game instead of just learning one or the other. And does it mean learning one character is bad? No, dude, like, you will get plenty far by just having one character with all of their powerful assists. That's still definitely a thing. Full adoption of the single life bar, all that kind of stuff that wasn't there for me before, I kind of get the vision now and where it could potentially go because of how many changes. I feel like in the current version of Tokon, it takes everything that I hated about Dragon Ball FighterZ and it throws them all out the window. They got rid of all of that stuff. Then they also fixed the problem of what Dragon Ball had, which is it had uninteresting characters. I mean, Dragon Ball characters are insanely cool, but the way a lot of them played, especially early on, was deeply uninteresting, bro. So the neutral of the game can play out a little Dragon Ball-ish, but it doesn't have the super dash. It doesn't have vanish. You don't have to deal.
Of course, he plays Wolverine and Doom, yeah.
Whiffing auto combos anymore. These are the things that were
Wolverine,
so
Doom, and Mag.
deeply annoying. There's a lot of other stuff in here like BB Tag and a bit of like old school like Guilty Gear Xrd level interesting character design. So I'm kind of vibing with it, you know? I'm kind of like enjoying my time, and I feel like the moment that made me realize it was that I was getting a little frustrated with this game. That frustration was alleviated through a local play session that we had in the final hours of Tokon. Not many people have had the chance to play Tokon locally. So most of the matches have been played through what the online beta was providing.
Yeah.
So I got to play it in that offline environment, and here's the reality of the situation. I liked it way more. I found the game really enjoyable, but that's for a good reason. The beta was a little rough, and I think that's no secret at this point. We cannot hide the fact that there was a very huge technical hurdle with Tokon at the start with the PC version, and that leaves a very sour impression for myself and many others dealing with.
I'm gonna stop it right there. That was a very good summarization as to what the game is as of right now. Beta before this one, I had to play on somebody else's account. Yeah, I think I recall that on the PlayStation, right? Yeah. Although I liked the game since the first beta, as I'm a person that primarily goes for enjoyment level and creativity, in which the game was already leaking that since the first beta for me, right? I'm glad people aren't finding optimals. I'm glad people aren't finding maximum potentials, as Max called it. I'm glad people aren't finding any of this stuff, because none of that stuff is what makes the game genuinely fun, at least in my eyes, right? Like the crafting and everything and finding what works best for you, your maximum potential comes first before the one Twitter combo that does 75% with the easy route, right? No, that's boring, because at some point you're going to run into the same character like Magic who's doing the same combos like Magic, and it's just like everybody's doing it, right? Thankfully, we didn't run into anybody else that was doing it. I didn't see not one Magic player that did the same combo that we was doing around. The only we were going for that routing, and that's where my issue is. I don't know. I'm happy with where the game is at right now. I will probably finish this video on my own. Right? Like I said, I don't want to sit here and watch this whole video because that's not what I do. I'm not a React streamer. But at the same time, I do like where this game is going. I do. hopefully they end up getting all of the issues fixed, because that is the main issue, honestly. I will be there day one. I will be there day one. You guys will probably catch me online day two, because I will not be streaming day two. I will not be streaming day two. I will try to play the game on my downtime and experiment, go into the lab, going to be everything. It's going to have some fun. It's going to be a good release. I hope it's going to be a good release. It has to be the best release, because there's a lot that was wrong technically with the game for the beta, as it should be. And I'm hoping that Arxis gets their stuff together. You're going to get pings. I'll be looking forward to it. I'll be looking forward to it, bro. I'll be looking forward to it. I can't wait to see your date with your minute zero Loki. I can't wait to see like every night, brother. That's crazy, but at the same time, W. I appreciate it. Like I said, this is like, I haven't had this experience with the game before, but I do and will get this game physically on console. I will. 100%. I have not bought another game on a different console like this since Dragon's Dogma 1. Like, I bought that game like 5 times. I got it on Steam. I got it on PS3 when it first came out. I got the second version that came out on PS3. I bought the game on PS4. Like, I love that game. And this game feels like it will be the next. 5 times my brother in Christ, brother, and I played through the game 5 times more than I bought it. I've cleared the story 5 times more than I bought it. That was my RPG, dude. Exploring the game, playing through it, different classes, because it's never the way the story works. It's an infinite cycle. It's an infinite cycle. There's no like the end, make a new save. No, it's the end and then the ending. I think you were here when I played through it on stream, right? Around Jinx, yeah, you were here. You and Attack were both here. After you and your pawn kill the dragon and get your heart back, I got the true ending, which you end up becoming the whatever his name was or whatever. You die and you give your body to your pawn, and your pawn lives your life, and then you do that cycle all over again, where you make a pawn, this, that, and the third. I've done that so many times. I think the last time I played it on console, I made Link and Zelda because I ran out of characters I wanted to play as. But yeah, I was there during that time. Yeah, exactly. I gave it with its a tiny little attack's body. And it was great. It was great, and I would love to do that again with the second one. And I will play through the second one entirely. But as of right now, this is not the conversation I'm having right now. Tokon will be the game that I will probably end up getting a lot sooner than expected on console, because I need it. I do need it. But I will call it. I'm a mute False's server, bro. He's gonna DM you. He's gonna DM you, bro. You playing around? He's gonna DM you. Don't mute my server because of a Rondi, bro. Don't do that. I'm gonna pretend not to see it. Yeah, conceal, don't feel, bro. Just hide. Just hide. I do appreciate you all for joining me on this survey. This survey. The Tokon was fun. Tokon's fun. Right. I don't have any other input. I will join VCs when he's in there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I bet you will. Yeah. If I'm on Tokon before I buy the physical version, I will probably just sit in Discord and play. Probably. Even if I'm not going to be on the game long, I will sit in there. I'll have the game open. I will probably. Tokon's probably going to be the game that I have the most hours on. It's probably going to surpass Street Fighter 6. Easily. Like I said in the Discord, I do appreciate that we all found a game that we all like to play as a gamer. Streamer side, I do like to see that people are active in the Discord. It's really fun. I will not talk smoke. Oh yeah, I got you, bro. I got you. I will ping you just like you ping me. I will ping you just like you ping me. And if I do find a cab in New York when I do get there, bro, trust me, I will send you the Addy. I will send you the Addy. We will meet up and play only Tokon. Same with you. I got you, Jinx. Do you guys? So the only question that I have left is: do you guys want a ping specifically for Tokon? Like how I did with Monster Hunter, like I did with Rivals. Do you guys want something like that? Because I can do that after I end stream. I have no problem making a specific ping for that. Or would you guys rather just at me or at everyone or at fight me or whatever? I have no problem doing it. Nah, just at you? Got you. I'll do that. I got you. No need to have a ping. We'll just fight. Got it. Say less. I'll definitely do that. This game is really fun. I'm glad to see Fierce's thoughts on it changed. I'm glad to see that he's interested. A lot of people are interested in playing this game. Like I said, the only issue is the performance. Once the game drops, I will expect nothing. Everything else is going to be a bonus. Everything's going to be a bonus. But I will let you all get some rest. I will let you all get some sleep. It is late. Good night, Arandi. Take it easy. I do appreciate you coming through. Jinx, thank you for coming through. My guy, everybody that came through and went to bed, I do appreciate you. Ghastly, thank you for the raid. Anybody else that was sitting in the background listening to me yap about this whole time, I do appreciate you too. I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all can all get your rest. We will be streaming on Thursday Avatar to continue the fanfic of Korra and Azula's lesbianism being banned in the world of Avatar for some reason. I don't know why they made them lesbians, but they're lesbians, and we're gonna dive deeper into that. Yes, Korra and Azula are lesbians. Don't know why. Don't know why.
So?
No, they don't exist. Why did they do that? Doesn't matter. Anyway,
Wait,
y'all take it easy. Azula.
You said Korra and Azula are
Azula
lesbians.
is the problem here.
What's wrong with her being a lesbian?
Don't worry about it.
She hasn't showed interest in anyone.
Don't worry about it. We're gonna continue the Deviant Art Avatar fanfic on Thursday. We'll maybe finish the story. We will see how I feel depending on the twists and turns. As of right now, Toph being a terrorist is crazy. What else is there? Sokka being a guru that taught Kyoshi is crazy. Ain't she younger than Korra? Yeah, we don't need to talk about that. Yes, we don't need to talk about that though. We do not need to talk about the age gap. Azula's probably 16, if I remember correctly. Azula's 16 and Korra's, I think, was 18 or 19. We don't need to talk about that. Doesn't matter. I don't know the ages here, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It's a DeviantArt fanfic, bro. Sokka's, like I said, bro, Sokka's a genius who taught Kyoshi, bro. We don't need to talk about anything else involving this story. But yes, like I said, I'm going to get up out of here. I'm gonna get up out of here. I will catch all of you during Avatar on Thursday. Y'all take it easy, get some rest. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Adios.